that they call off work.
You niggas don't call off of work.
Hold
This
on,
is why I
Tucker,
love
let
that.
her
I love
finish,
that.
bro.
Let her
Don't
go,
cut
I
her
bro.
just
off,
want to
man.
acknowledge
There
this.
goes Phil.
She been waiting mad long to say this. Let her say her crazy shit and
Yeah,
be. Let her say her crazy shit and be. She been saying mad long to say this. Go ahead, go ahead, go
long, mad long. By the way.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say your crazy shit, Carmen. You got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So y'all saying y'all gonna leave? Y'all gonna leave work?
Look, did you say how crazy that sound? You laughing.
Hold on, Trucker. Let her get that crazy shit out. Let her get it out, Trucker. Let her get that crazy shit out. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
9 times out of 10, nine
Yeah,
times out of
you know
10,
what she said.
hold on. 9 times out of 10, she don't want to do nothing. Okay, y'all gonna be sitting in that house not doing nothing. You could have been using that time to go to work, to get the hours, to
Mm,
go on the vacation, and
mm.
spend some actual quality time
Hmm,
with your girl. And
sorry.
then
Hold
what
on, hold
emotion?
on, Trucker.
Pause,
Let her
pause.
finish first, Trucker.
So
Come
what?
on,
What
bro.
if your girl tell you that she feel like y'all not spending enough time together? Y'all said that's an emotion.
Mm.
That's not a
That's
motherfucking
a
emotion.
I send me my $5, Carmen.
Sorry.
Send me my $5, Carmen. With your F bomb 77 self. Send me my $5.
Every
And
man.
I'm gonna let Trucker talk over you now. Go ahead, Truck, because she ain't saying
I
nothing. Send me my $5.
know it's hard. That's why she's sitting there laughing because she know it. She got friends right now. That's probably that. This shit probably happened the other.
Mm,
It probably happened
no.
today.
No,
Man,
because if my no pause, send my money. Oh, I'm sending my money, and after I say this, I ain't gonna say nothing until I send it. But
I'm
no, my friends, if a nigga tell them to call off work, that nigga gotta pay her the amount of money she missing because you making me miss a day at work. I don't know no nigga who gonna sit here and call off work to go kick it with a girl and sit around and not do nothing.
Shout out to the real men. Shout out to the real men.
Literally.
let me
Yeah, yeah, yo,
Hold on, Blanco. It's Trucker turn. Hold on, Blanco. It's Trucker turn. Go ahead, Trucker.
how many of y'all have witnessed a dude leaving his job early, cutting the day early to make his lady happy? And she do it to the point of losing out on money and the whole nine year. How many of y'all seen this?
I've seen it. I've seen
that
it.
a dude that a dude cut off work early to
Yeah,
go
to be
chill with
with
his
this
chick.
girl.
For
I've
nothing.
seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yo, I done seen a lot of
So
suckers. I done seen a lot
y'all
of
just
suckers do
saw
it.
it. Y'all ain't never did it.
Yeah, I did it. I did it too.
There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we have it
I
on
I
did
ain't
it.
camera.
never left.
Now we have it
I
on.
ain't never
Okay.
left work. I ain't
Now,
never left
wait,
work.
hold
You
on,
know what I'm saying?
hold on, one mic. So
Go
you ain't
ahead.
never left work. We got, come on, kills, we got you. So real talk. In my younger years, this is part of the reason why my marriage accountability. Yo, I let my wife taught me out of going and hustling. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause when I was out hustling, I was out like 7 days a week, mad hours out the day, and she was always there with the kids, at home with the kids. But I was getting mad money, but I was always in the streets. So because she was like, Dad, you never home, you're always in the streets, you always, you provide us this, let me do this, let me help us out a little bit. I got this good job. You could be here with the kids. And I actually listened to that dumb shit. So yes,
That's
I've been guilty
dumb.
of
That ain't
Yes,
dumb.
yes,
Nah,
it's
you
dumb.
messed up.
Yes, hold
You
on,
did. Oh,
Keon,
go ahead. Go
Keon,
ahead.
hold on.
Okay, go
Yes,
ahead.
Real
Go.
talk.
Keon, yes, it was dumb, bro. Yes, it was dumb. Absolutely, without question, it was dumb. Yes, yes, it
That's
was dumb.
not dumb, bro.
It was
That,
dumb.
that,
I could tell you why, but let other people talk. Go ahead, Blanco.
that, and this is like I be saying though, just people just talk out of their ass, right? Easy, like I've been jumping on this panel what, for 4+ years now. Don't people make fun of me? Don't they call me a son husband I say how I've been paying my mama mortgage for the past 8 years now.
I've heard that before. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, right. So again, Kian, you might love your mom, but the way I do it, I'm showing it. I'm showing it. You know what I'm saying? Making sure mama live in a great home. You see what I'm saying? So you cannot compare yourself to me, right?
I
And
wasn't.
again, bro,
There's no
no,
comparison.
no, you made that statement. Oh, I love my mom more than you. Once you can do what I do, then we can talk. But anyway,
I do
the
that,
the
but
whole
okay. You
the
mean a
whole
lot of
thing
some shit.
the whole thing, right? That the guy talk about leaving your job, bro. Can you do it? Of course you can do it, bro. But continuously doing that is going to lead you in the path that is going to lead you to nothing, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't work. I got my own thing going on, bro. Every time that I do that stupid stuff, it will cost me between $1,800 and $2,200 profit. Hey, you gotta catch me when I'm free, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like the people that like to live certain lifestyle and everything, we understand that we gotta hustle, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's not like that. Yo, me chilling with you. What's that gonna do for us?
Hey,
I mean, that
Blanc,
What else
sounds
is
like
that?
trauma, but
Blanc,
okay. I mean,
Because
I'm sorry that you have to live that type of
because
lifestyle, but okay, go ahead.
it costs money to
Uh-huh.
chill.
Uh-huh.
It
Blanc,
costs money to us to do all kind of stuff, yo.
Blanco, this
Your
this is
kid, your
this,
kids, your mortgage, bro. There is nothing free out here. Nothing.
right, and that's why I say for the fellas, if y'all listening, uh, like my daddy told me, and I'm gonna tell y'all. So hopefully y'all listen. Find a woman who respects your purpose, hands down. Find a woman that respects your purpose, so you won't get that. Oh well, you work too much, and you do this, that, and the third. No, she respects your hustle. She respect that you out here sacrificing, and she appreciates you out here. What you how you move as a man, regardless.
Can we
You
not lose?
don't
But
be
can we not lose the plot though?
Wait, hold on, Keon. Let him finish
end of
first
the
before
day,
y'all
when
say
you
it.
have a village, your family, right? It is not cheap. Especially if you got four, you got four kids, you got your lady, and you're taking care of them just 80% of, you know what I'm saying? That's 5,000 easy, 6,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Now, if you got a woman that's always about her and it's all about her emotions and you leading with your emotions, hey, have at it. But we know the consequences. Y'all keep trying to do this whole reversal. It's all about emotions first, and we're watching why divorce rates is at 80%. Why dudes is getting robbed on the regular, right? Why dudes is on child support on the regular and the whole 9 yards instead of building and working together because at the end of the day, it's really about the children. They
All
paying
right.
the price for y'all decisions. So
Let me let Lay get in there. Lay, what say you? Because what say you? I know you want to get on me. Go ahead, Lay. Go ahead. What say you, Lay? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So there's a lot that's been said, and I think
You
I
gotta come closer to your mic. Lay, come closer to your
I'm
mic
so
a little.
sorry. Can you hear me now properly?
We can hear you, but let me see if I could adjust your mic.
Okay, hold on. Let me just take off my headphones. So I'm just cleaning. Now,
Go ahead. Let's say something.
is that better?
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's
That's
way
better.
better.
Yeah.
That's way better.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So there's a lot that's been said. So I just want to just hop on to the things that you guys are saying to the gentleman that is apparently having an intervention or something. I think that you guys are talking out of from your experiences, but the thing is your outcome might not be his. And I just think that you're like trying to jade him or to like give him like make him afraid to live his life the way he wants to live it. And I think the best thing that he has demonstrated today is that he's not willing to back down on what you guys are saying. I understand that you're saying like, eventually like what you've experienced, he may experience, but the may is very important. He may experience that. But that doesn't mean that he shouldn't live his life just because he may experience something. Like you may experience getting hit by a bus, but that doesn't mean you don't go outside, right?
All right.
no,
So hold on real quick. So we're not telling him not to get married or not to have a relationship. We want him to get married. We want him to have a relationship. We're saying as older brothers, hey, look, it's a certain way that in a certain perspective you have to look at this from in order to help or enhance your chances of having a successful relationship. So this is not one of those things that's really like exclusive to me. This is one of these nature type things, right? That is just a universal truth, to be honest with you. And so, what we're telling, that's why he's kind of getting it from all the brothers up here. We're trying to tell him, hey, look, as a man, you can't afford to look at it from that perspective, because if you do, you're going to end up getting your heart broke, and you're going to end up getting a world of pain and hurt, because that is not an operation that's going to be helpful to you. That's all. So we're not telling him not to get married. We hope he does. We're not telling him not to have a relationship. We hope he does. We're just saying that it's a way to do it that would help to increase your chances of success or enhance your chances of success. That's it.
But you guys are like talking about how, oh well, if you speak like this, or if you think like this, you're thinking like a woman, and that will get you in trouble, and that will get you hurt, that will get you blah blah blah. But that isn't necessarily true, is it? Like, you've got to admit that some of these things that you guys have experienced is because of the women that you've picked, right?
Oh man.
No, well, listen. Now that there is a truism to that. However, the principles are the same. So the reason why I've been single as long as I've been single is because now I understand how to pick and how to pick better. And when you pick and pick better, you have better results, right? What's up, Daryl? So that's the thing. Now I know how to pick. Now I know how to vet. Now I know exactly what to look for. And because I have not necessarily got to that point just yet. That's why I haven't got married just yet. So it is what it is. So I just think that you got to save yourself as much heartache and pain as you can, and don't put yourself through unnecessary stuff. Shout out to 18th letter. And you're next, Mr. Lister. You got it. 18th letter 499. Yeah, I gotta agree with Poppy. It costs just to breathe out here. Even if you fall under poor health, it costs to be healed. That's a fact. 18th letter. Appreciate you, man. Salute. Go ahead. You got the floor, Mr. Lister, and then welcome to the show, Darryl.
Shoot, salute, Simp. Shoot, man. What is everybody moving the goalpost off themselves for? Why are we not dealing with our own emotions before we even start projecting our emotions to others, man? Where's the accountability? Where like we talking about relationships, is like, man, before you even get to that point, if you're emotionally unstable, or if there's no accountability set in place, or no emotional compass, it's like you're gonna carry that into the next relationship, or that type of mentality is gonna seep into other areas of things in life that you want to pursue. That's a mentality. Like, you're taking a gamble, essentially being emotional by being triggered. You know what I'm saying? I always think of it like this. Sometimes a good idea isn't the best idea. You know what I mean? I feel like a sense of emotional awareness is necessary at the end of the day. And so I'll just say that, like, we gotta do better with paying attention to actually how we're feeling, and have empathy for the repercussions of how we're gonna act. So
okay, could I ask a quick, because that's interesting, right? Do you feel like there's nothing that can trigger you?
He's asking you. He is asking you, Mr. Lister.
Yeah, Mr. Lister. Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, "Do you feel like there's nothing that can trigger you personally?"
Nope.
You got kids?
He asked, "Do you have kids?" I guess you can't hear him. He asked, "Do you have kids?"
Oh, nope.
I have 4 children, Keon.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna come back so I can hear.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I don't know why they.
Yeah, sometimes on the phone, sometimes on the phones it trips out like that. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it trips out like that. What's going on, Daryl? In the meantime, how you doing, Simp Guy? What's good, bro?
I'm blessed, man.
Seemed
like y'all was here to talk against marriage, huh?
No way, not at all.
No. We with the marriage. It's people eating with relationships first instead of purpose first. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is, you know what I'm saying, is ass backwards. At the end of the day, everything they keep trying to do today of 2026 really falls back. What they really want is tradition, but they keep trying to modify it when y'all just want peace. That's it.
All
And
right.
men should be moving like men, and women should be moving like women. At the end of the day,
No doubt.
and
Go ahead, Daryl. Go
But
ahead, Daryl.
Man,
I
Hold on,
think
y'all.
that
Hold on,
that's
y'all. Go ahead, Daryl.
I think that's a fallacy because I think today a lot of men are modern women, right?
we
A
just
lot of a lot of the men they want women to go 50-50 with them,
said
right?
that.
Think about the song Usher Trading Places. They want the woman to open up their car door now. They don't want to provide
That's a fact.
100%,
they the
right?
bad bitch.
We
They
just
want the woman to rub their feet and take off their bra when they get home after a long day.
I don't know about the Bronx.
So
I don't
because a
know.
lot of these men, they're not a good representation of physicality, right? Mr. Lister, he seems to be in shape, but some of these men titties big as their girlfriend's titties,
You
right?
like that?
So
keep going.
we have to look at a time, right, Mr. Lister, where a woman can go outside and say, the men built this home, they built the community, but now the
I hear you,
women are
Silk.
even doing those jobs too.
I hear
So
you, brother. I
I
hear
think
you.
now it's about working with the women in communionship versus taking a unilateral position over the woman like most of you men want to.
That's
Well,
a
let
fact.
me hold on. No, well, let me just say this.
Troll at the end.
So let me just say this. So the perspective is that it's not really about a unilateral position as much as it is about having a position, everybody having a position, playing a position, and working together to achieve a goal. So a lot of times, it's this idea that people could be two totally independent people doing their own thing and then get together and somehow their relationship is going to be successful. And that's not necessarily true. There has to be a cohesion and has to be some sort of cooperative effort and some sort of goal that y'all are working towards at the same time at the same place. So that's basically what my point was. So it's not about not having a relationship or speaking against relationships. I actually think they're wonderful if you can work, if you can find someone who can cooperate with you, who you can build with, who you can grow with, and who you can build something better as a result of being with.
You literally just said I just sat here and said that a lot of dudes is moving with emotion.
Yo, Trucker, your mic is going crazy, bro. Your mic is really
I
like
want to say
muffled, bro.
Is that
something.
bad? I mean, I heard what he. Well,
Yeah,
he
his
said.
mic is really muffled. Your mic is really, really muffled, Trucker.
Uh,
Over the day, but I got you. I'm gonna get off here anyway. I gotta go. I gotta go cook for the family. So y'all,
Salute. Yeah, it's like really muffled up though. It's going like it's kind of going in and out. So, it was it just me or did y'all hear that too?
No, I heard it a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of
oh,
muffled.
okay, all right. I got change. You know what? One,
It
two.
sounds better. Whatever you're doing right now, you gotta keep doing that because that sounds a little better. But it's
But I
like
was
muffled.
saying, y'all have a good day. Y'all be successful in y'all marriage. I'm gonna go cook for the family.
Salute, man. Have a great day. Appreciate you, bro. Salute.
back.
I got a.
Man, I'm always a man. But Jesus, that's it.
Oh,
Thank you, Carmen. Go ahead. What's second, Carmen?
Yeah, this is like I don't know how this is gonna come out, but I'm just here and think about it. Yeah, I don't believe this. I'm just wondering. Do you think that maybe since possibly hypothetically, because now women can provide for themselves, take care of themselves to a certain extent, clearly get married to each other. Maybe have you ever thought maybe that maybe women probably just don't like men?
Oh,
Maybe
that's
they just
cool.
don't. They don't. You
Uh,
know. Do you
Yeah,
think maybe?
I
Do you
hope
think?
not.
hold on real quick. Hold on real quick.
I, I
Let us
get.
finish.
I get why you would hope not. I hope not too. It is not true because I like men. But anyway, I'm just wondering overall, like the overall opinion of
Well, I
men. Do you
mean,
think maybe
there's
it's
some
probably getting
women.
better?
Yeah. There's some women that don't. There's some women that don't like men. You know what I'm saying? And there's some men that don't like women. But I think overall, we just got to find a way to meet each other halfway and to love on each other. Work with each other, cooperate with each other. But yeah, there's some women that don't like men. But I don't think it's all women or most women that don't like men.
it's
No, not at all.
it's going to be a small amount, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
That's
so.
a fact.
It's gonna be a small amount. The thing is, bro, like when women say that they don't need men, it's a lie. They need men directly or indirectly. Whatever company y'all working at, who owns that company? Most likely a man. Who's the CEO of that company? Most likely a man. So
But you
you
can
want
love
you
money,
Hold
and
on.
you
Hold
can
on,
love
Carmen.
money and
Carmen.
don't like to
Hold on,
work.
hold on, Carmen. Let him finish first, and then you got.
so the house that you live at, I'm 1,000% sure it was constructed by a company that was owned by men, built by men. The car that you drive, it was made by men. So you need men, the truckers, right? That bring the food to the grocery store. 80% of the company is goddamn driven
I,
by men. So you need men directly. When you call the police, it's a man that's gonna come to your aid. So you need a man around you just for you to function.
All right, let her respond to you. Go ahead, Carmen. You got it.
again, I don't know how this gonna come out, but I feel like that is just so low of the low. If it's like this I don't I don't know how to frame this. I'm just gonna say it. Anyway, I feel like if that's what you gotta say, like I love you because you can, or I like you, or I want you around because you provide all these things for me. It's like, I like you to slave for me. I don't really like you. I'm not going to give you that. That's not a win to me because it's like if a robot was there, they would love the robot. I can't really give you that. Like it's 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 a technicality.
Mm.
What is
Interesting.
the
Hey,
technicality? I lost.
give me one quick second before she answers
Because
that.
it
Give
looks
me
like
one
they're
quick second, Carmen,
doing.
before you answer that. If you don't mind, give me one quick second. Shout out to Trucky L. Thank you for the follow. I said that's why you find a woman who like you more than you like her. Get it right the first time it's possible. Then never men is men, women are women. Shout out to that. Mo Love said maybe frustrated with the other party, but don't like. Nah. All right, shout out to all the sisters that love us still and like us still. We appreciate it.
Oh
We don't
God.
mean to make y'all frustrated. CJ Brooks said, "Who birthed men? Who birthed you?" Yo, go ahead. You got it, Carmen. He was asking you to explain what you meant by that. You got it.
I'm about to re-explain it. I feel like I'm saying you said that even if women say they don't like men or whatever, there's still a man somewhere. Like their boss is a man. You know, the person who built my house is a man. X, Y, and Z. I just feel like that's like such a low ass.
I say need. Need and like is two different things, darling.
Yeah, but
Need.
I'm saying okay. But what I'm saying is, if a robot could do that, then they would. Like they would feel that way about that. I don't
But the
feel
robot's
like
not doing that.
but I'm
No, that
saying
okay.
I'm
But hold
saying
on.
if that was the case, I'm
I
saying
got you.
if
But give
you
me a
were
second. Give me a second,
replaceable,
Carmen.
they would
Carmen.
replace you.
Well,
Is
that's not
what I'm
necessarily that.
saying.
Hold on, real
If,
quick. Hold
If
on, real
that's
quick.
the example you
Give
want
me
to
a second,
use.
Carmen. Give me a second.
if my
Need.
auntie had a dick, it
Hold
would
on,
be
real quick.
my uncle.
Hold on real quick, Blanco. Give me a second. Need does not mean helplessness. This is what we have
Thank
to
you.
understand. Need is not synonymous with helplessness. A Boeing jet needs an engine. NBA, for an NBA game to go on, it needs 5 people on this side, 5 people on that side. Need does not indicate helplessness. And I don't understand why in modern times we are so much more excited about people being fake independent, which nobody really is. Neither men or women are independent
Facts.
in this
So
day
you
and age.
can't cook,
Oh, hold on real quick.
man.
Neither men nor women are truly independent in this day and age. We are all interdependent on somebody and
If
something
you
for
can't cook,
something.
that's a personal problem.
Hold on real quick, brother. It's not about cooking.
If you can't clean, if you
Hold
can't
on,
clean, that's a personal problem.
brother. I live by myself, so of course I can
Right.
cook and
So what
clean.
is you
But
talking?
I'm
Oh
not.
my
Hold
I'm
on, you
goodness.
not.
got to be quiet long enough to listen, bro. You just talking. You're not even catching the wisdom. You just talking and running your mouth and totally skipping over the wisdom of what I'm saying. You ain't even catching it at all. What I'm
Because
trying to get
you
to,
got holes in your points. That's not my fault.
bro,
But go ahead, brother.
there is no hole in my point. You can't even and put together a logical argument to
False.
dispel. You
False.
can't even. You're not putting together a logical argument to dispel what I'm saying. You're just talking out of emotion again. What I'm telling you is need does not indicate helplessness, and I think that there's an ideology that because people
But
say
that's
need.
not the
Hold on,
point.
yo, I need you to be quiet, man. I need you to stop cutting me off, right? Because I'm not cutting you off. You can get in there, but just let me finish my point first. It is the point. Because it's the point that Carmen was making, and Carmen, you could correct me if I'm wrong, and I know I'm not wrong. The point that you were making, Carmen, was the fact that if a woman is getting with a man because she needs him, then shit, she could need a robot, and if there's a better robot or a better man, then she's gonna go to that. It's not about there's no kind of real attachment there, because it's only based on utility and what that man is doing, and the fact that she needs him in that moment. Was that or not? Was that or was that not?
Wait, I can't get
Hold
my.
on, Keon, shut up, bro. Shut up.
You had me in the first
Shut
one,
up.
but you're right in the second. It's mainly
Hold
about
on,
attachment.
Carmen. Come on, Keon, you being mad disrespectful, brother.
This
You
is
gotta
manipulation.
chill. You
But
gotta,
okay.
yo, it's not manipulation. Come
God.
on, you mama raised nigga. Shut up, bro.
Oh,
Jesus
now
Christ.
you
Shut your ass up.
This is too much.
now you mad? You want to bring up
Hold
my mama?
on. Nah, because you a mama raised nigga, and you gotta be
Probably
quiet.
that's funny
You
that you
gotta
bring up
be
my.
quiet in the presence of men, bro. I'm asking the woman who
That's manly.
said it.
You bring it.
I'm asking the woman who said it, what was the point? So you can listen. You gotta be quiet for a second, bro. Just be quiet. I apologize for bringing that up. I'm just saying, just chill for
No,
a
I'm
second.
just wondering if that's manly
I
that you bring up my
apologize.
mama.
No,
I'm just
it wasn't.
wondering.
No,
You know,
it
and
wasn't.
probably
No,
think
it
that's
wasn't.
funny too.
No, it wasn't.
That's manly shit, right?
Bro, I apologize. Chill out, bro.
All right,
Jesus
for sure.
Christ,
Yeah,
chill out.
go ahead.
Chill out.
Go ahead.
Carmen, was that not what you were saying?
Yeah, basically.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Carmen. Carmen still there? Carmen,
Yeah.
and listen, I need you to come and buy this new charger that I just got, man. Come buy this for me, man. I need you. Come buy this for me, man.
Oh,
Why
what?
your broke
Everybody,
down ass
everybody.
car?
Bro, down car. This is a 2019, but okay, you got it, boss.
Hey, you got that from the
Anyway,
junkyard, nigga.
You
you
asked
flip
me
it
to do
junkyard.
what?
yeah,
He wants you to
bro,
buy it for him.
son,
He's just
Who
joking.
are you talking to?
yo,
That was very disrespectful. I just want to clarify if I heard what I heard.
yo, yeah, this nigga is mad emotional, bro. This nigga is a weirdo, bro. That's why I
And
always
nigga,
call him
do
a
something. Do something
socially
then.
awkward nigga.
You mad about it? Do something.
Oh,
But
come on,
look,
man. It's
Do
all
something.
good. It's all love.
Do
Come
something.
on, Keon. Come on, Keon. You got
That's
it.
all I'm saying.
eh,
Y'all always want to put labels
I
on people
love
like
you,
you're gonna
brother. I
change a
don't want
motherfucker.
no
Like you
problem.
gonna change
Hold
me and
on,
make
come
me mad.
on.
You
I
ain't
need
gonna
that five.
change me to
Hold
change
on,
it.
hold on. I
this
need
is a
that
gay
$5.
nigga, man.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, Blanco. Hold on, real quick. I need that $5, Keon, for that F bomb that you just dropped, and then
Yeah.
you come back. Hold on, Blanco, please, brother. Give me a second, and then you could come back, Keon. Keon, I just need the $5. But Keon, come on, man. Like we can have the conversation, but you wilding. You wilding. You wilding. You totally talking over everybody, man. Come on, Keon, man. It make for a better conversation of one person at a time. When you was talking, we let you rock, we let you cook, even though I didn't agree with shit that you said, brother. Send that $5 for the F bomb, and you could come back, man. Okay, let's go. Go for it. Go ahead, Blanco. You got the floor. Salute. Just send me the $5. I wasn't trying to talk over you. I was trying to get order on the panel. All right, go ahead. Who wants to go, and then we could go back to.
Can
Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead,
put
Lay.
that in there for a sec?
Yeah,
Because,
go ahead.
I hear a lot like you guys say, oh, well, if a man wasn't there, then you wouldn't be able to do this. And men created this and men did that and men, right?
Mhm.
And which is all well and good because it's true, right? But the
Mhm.
thing that you guys miss is the fact that, like, nobody mentions that women were shut out of things on purpose. Now, if you felt like it would, the things that you guys are bringing up would only be relevant if you were competing with the women, but you weren't. There's only two sexes, right? So there's only two people that you can compete with. You weren't competing with anyone because you shut us out. And then you created all the things that you apparently created, right? But the truth is that we weren't even in the picture. So like what is the point or the reason for you to tell us, well, we built this and without us we built that, and without us you wouldn't be able to survive? Well, we don't even bloody know that, do we? Do we know? No,
Well,
we don't. There is
hold
nothing
on,
that's
but
proven that.
well, this is the thing. I think that Blanco, that was Blanco's point, so he would have to come back to explain that point. Blanco, you there?
It was a silly point, is my point.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but this is the thing, right? I think that the point that he was trying to make, and he could correct me if I'm wrong, but the point that he was trying to make to Carmen was that, listen, a lot of times women say that they don't need men, but men are the ones that created the creature comforts and the things that make society a civilized society. And so by men making the things creature comforts in a civilized society, it makes it more comfortable and more suitable for women. And so because of that, it's really a ridiculous notion for a woman to ever say that they don't need a man. I think that was the point that he was making. I could be
It
mistaken.
was the
Yeah, it
point he
was.
was
That's a
making.
Hey,
hundred.
But
one mic, y'all. One
That's
mic, one
a
mic.
that,
Go
that's a
ahead.
100%. That's 100% fact, bro. That's what. Let me ask you
and
this, Amy. Let me ask first. Let me ask you this. Do you agree or disagree?
I said it was the truth,
I'm asking
right?
Izzy. Izzy, do you agree or
Oh,
disagree with that point?
No, it's actually a fact.
Right now, Izzy, let me ask you the second question.
Yeah.
Do you think that this point be saying all of that in the 1800s when it was no air conditioner and men have to do pretty much everything built by hand and all that? So do you think they were saying the same thing? I don't need a man in the
no,
1800s.
you're proving
No,
my point.
no, hold on. No way, no how, no way.
Okay, and that's my point. So
but
my
the
point was
thing
very
is,
simple. My
Oh,
point was very
this
simple.
Carmen, I'm
that's
gonna give it
Your
to you now.
life,
I'm gonna pass it to you
your
now.
very
life,
bad.
your
Hold on,
life,
Lay.
your
Hold
life,
on, Lay. Go
your
ahead.
life has been subsidized by men for the majority of time. The car that you drive, the house that you live, you picking up the groceries, all that stuff. That's all I'm saying. So yes, you need a man directly or indirectly. There is no way around that. Your job is probably owned by a man, most likely. You can
Oh,
have it.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Carmen, and then Lay, you got it after Carmen. Go ahead, Carmen, real quick.
And what I'm saying is, I do agree with what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, there's also, if my point, what I originally asked was, if do you think that with the comfortabilities we now have in life, maybe people got the chance to realize, oh yeah, we don't like men, because while y'all were doing those things, it wasn't always, sunshines and rainbows. And maybe since life is so great, they have the ability to be like, oh, we don't like you. And then you went on this, that was my point in general. And then you said everything you said, and I'm like, okay, you're not wrong. But if someone needs you only indirectly, if they can already deal with you not being around directly and they only want to deal with you indirectly, and you can be replaced, they don't like you. I can't really say that, oh yeah, they like you around if they only like you around indirectly.
Go ahead. Blanco, and then Lay, you got it. Jerome, what's up, Jerome? He said, "Why she sound like she's under the ocean or a mattress?" I don't know. He said, "If you could talk in the mic." Hey, y'all support the show. Help us reach our goal. Trucker, yeah, thank you for the $2. Said, "Man, me and my wife crying about the robots." Yo, y'all wildin'. Hey, someone put up $5 for my man Keon so he could come back. Cause someone put up $5 for my man Keon so he could come back. I appreciate it. Go ahead. Why you say I'm Green Lantern? What does that mean, Simp God? What does that even mean?
No. I was telling you that that show come out tonight, but I wanted to go after the lady speak.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Blanco. You can answer that, and then Lay, and then Simp Guy. You got it.
You know who I need? I need my Mexican homies to do all this work for me. Hell, they even cook burritos right now over here, man. I'm eating. Go ahead. I'm eating right now, bro.
Shout out to my man Keon. Thank you, Keon.
Yeah, don't ever put no crowd surfing for me, brother. Brother, I got myself. I work, nigga. I could do my own thing. You ain't got to crowd surf for me. You doing that on purpose. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I did to hurt y'all feelings, but at the
I
end of the
love
day,
you, brother.
I know you love me, but I know I hurt your feelings. That it ain't
No,
got
you
nothing
didn't
to do.
hurt
I
my
love you, and
feelings.
I can still hurt your
You
feelings.
didn't hurt my feelings. I want you to be okay, and I
At the
see
end of the
dark
day,
days
all
for
I
you,
said
bro.
was because we done lost the plot. At the end of the day, Izzy is telling me that I shouldn't have a wealthy woman. That's what. Let's go back to that conversation where Izzy is telling me that there's a wrong path for me having a woman that is wealthy. I'm not even saying that I'm broke. I probably got my own thing going on. That was never in the situation. The nigga said that in any scenario, you should never have a wealthy woman. Let's go back to that. Why is that wrong?
Well, I didn't say in any scenario, Keon, but I did say for you, I
Oh
thought that
no,
that.
that's what it seemed like. But
Okay,
okay, okay.
hold
All
on,
right.
Keon. When you was talking, I didn't cut you off. Let me just tell you, I did not. I'm not mad at you. I don't like the fact that you like cutting people off and you don't like letting us finish what we're saying. I don't like that. But let me just say this: I'm not saying that you. There's no scenario. Hey, Mo Love, how you doing, Mo? Good to see you. I'm not saying that there's no scenario where you should never have a wealthy woman. What I am saying is that in your case, when you're a young man, that should not be a priority of yours to have a wealthy woman, because more than likely that would destroy you rather than getting you the result that you want. And maybe you're the exception to the rule, brother, but by and large, that prioritization of a wealthy woman has destroyed many a man. Go ahead, you got the floor.
All right, so
Keon?
he might be busy. If you don't mind
Okay,
me cutting in real now,
go ahead.
so I want to go back to what Poppy was saying against late point. I do think that there's a certain amount of truth that the women at a certain amount of time, let's say 1800s, whatever you want to put on it, they would need men in order to do basic things like go from one part of the country to another part. But I believe, like when we talk about that, it's because the dangers of those men, right? When a woman would travel on like an open road, the most dangerous thing outside of bears, mountain lions, stuff like that she would have to worry about would
Hello.
be men, right? So she would need the men like a knight, somebody to defend her from rapers, pillagers, stuff like that, right? This goes back to why knights are knights in the first place, because there was a need to make sure that a certain amount of men defend women and noble men from other men. That's just the fact. So the most dangerous part of that would be men. That's why so the reason why Mr. Lister would want to accompany his daughter and wife at night is not because of Mo Love. It's because of another man that might accost them, right? I think that's the thing that we don't really talk about.
Wait, but
That's
how
why
does that tie in? I'm just curious, Simp God. How does that soliloquy tie into anything that we was talking about?
a few moments
I'm
ago,
stressed.
Poppy Blanco and Mo Love was having an exchange where Poppy Blanco said that I think he asked either you or Mo Love or maybe Lay, if women in the 1800s will be saying that they don't need a man. I agree,
Yes,
they
later.
would not.
Yes, later. Right.
They would not
Okay.
be able to say that because more than likely, if this was the 1800s, there's no police force, et cetera, et cetera. We have piracy, we have all type of open outlawness, right?
Okay. I
The
see
only
what you're
thing
saying.
that can really defend a woman in that situation would be a
It's another man
man,
for
correct?
men. Right. I get you. I get what you're saying.
But
Let me
can
let me
I can I just can I
Because
just
the
respond?
dangers would be men.
I got you. Give me a
Yeah.
second. Shout out to Ski Master. He said, when a man loves a woman. Shout out to Gas Master. Salute. Hey, Mo Love said, please hit the like button. And Mo, you have to lay. Badass Thing, what's up? Good afternoon, Badass Thing. What's up? Acid Bath is in here. What's up, man? What's up? Omega Dress Gaming. He said he was a wise man. Deuce McGovern said, come on, dog. Mo said, huh? Yo, Gas Mask in the building said facts is. What's up, Ratchet City? What's going on, fam? Best I could be said Gen Z stuff, Izzy. Gen Z stuff. Shout out to the Gen Zers, my little brothers and sisters. I love y'all, man. Y'all different though. Y'all different. Y'all think very, very different, and y'all gonna have to catch up. Y'all a little slow. Shout out to Ski Mask. Bridget said, wherever you go, there you are. That's a fact. My mama love to say that too, Bridget M.
Sound like Coach Bird for real is.
Yeah, Sip God said the black woman is God always. He says that. Ola Ruck said define success. We're gonna define that for you in a bit. Ola, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Jerome said everyone have emotions. Y'all kill me with these. The men must be stoic. Bull. No, we're not saying that the men must be stoic, Jerome. But what we're saying is that you cannot allow your emotions to dictate your actions as a man, bro. There is a place, there's two places where men allow their emotions to dictate their actions. One is the cemetery and the other one is prison. I'm
There
just
you
saying.
go.
Shout out to Sora Seed said women don't like men regardless. Damn, Sora Seed. I don't think that's true. Unlikely. What's up,
That's not true.
Unlikely? All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Lay. You got it. And then Mo Love. And then I think my man Truckee Hill's back. Go ahead. We'll pass it around. Go ahead.
Okay, so the other place where men can display emotions is YouTube, but that's just my little two cents. The thing that I wanted to respond to, with this Papi Blanco guy, what my point in saying that what he said was silly in that he mentioned, oh, well, men need this. I mean, women need this because men provide this and men provide that. My whole point was only to say that the only reason why men were able to build all of these things is because women were shut out. Can you speak to that? Women were shut out of the workplace. Therefore, they were unable to create or build or do anything else without being under a man. So, can you speak to that instead of telling me what men did back in the day, which they don't do anymore? Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, we don't, that's not a
Well,
necessity.
that ain't really true, but
No,
Blanco, go ahead, make it brief. You can
it's not a
respond.
necessity anymore because
Uh,
women are
Wait,
not
wait,
in
it's
those places.
hold on real quick, Blanco. You got that's
it,
not true, Lay. But go ahead, Blanco.
yeah, it's very simple, bro. The reason why y'all able to work now is because the government want to make tax money out of you. So they can, and they figured it out. They can make money out of two homes they want.
Yeah, we
Two
know that.
home,
Hold on, Lay. Hold on, Lay.
one home creates more wealth for the family. You can pass something down to your kid, your grandkids. Two homes doesn't amount to nothing for the most part. 70% of America, right, are living paycheck to paycheck, bro. I know this because I play in the stock market, and that's how I know even know these little numbers, right? That means you are one paycheck away from disaster. You feel me? So yes, people need each other, yo. It's only a few amount of people, man, that can be like, yo, I just we still want a woman, but like we'll be fine without having a woman there because we don't need her bread or stuff like that, yo. And that's where the difference come, yo. Like people need each other. Make no mistake about it. But I think the question was like when people say they don't need a man, and I say that's a lie.
All
That's
right,
just a lie.
all right, we gotta move forward. Let me let Mo Love get in here. How you doing, Mo Love? Welcome to the show. Good to see you always, my sister. What's up, Mo?
Hey, good to see you too. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear. What say you?
Okay. So I wanted to speak to the portion of when women say that they don't need men or they don't like men. That's not true. For I would say even the majority. Are they frustrated with them? Yes. And I also believe that speaks to a deeper issue because when I hear that, I don't always hear strength talking. I hear survival talking
Hmm.
because some women maybe they didn't grow up seeing a good man. Maybe they saw, it even if a man was present, he could have been physically present but emotionally absent. What if they saw instability their entire lives? And that even goes for men who feel, a negative way about women. Maybe the first reference of a woman they experienced was unstable, rude, whatever. So again, I think the issue is go- going back to the root of our trauma, which a lot of times starts in childhood. And I agree that we've learned to survive without men, but learning to survive without something doesn't mean you were designed to live without it. Because at the end of the day, God did create us to support one another. And I think we have become so caught up in the comparisons and staying stuck on why we're divided versus really seeking out solutions.
Girl, you better talk, girl. That's why I love you, Mo. Shout out to you, Mo Love. The Mo
Man,
Love, yo. That's a Hey, listen, yo, we don't always agree, but when you be cooking, lady. Shout out to that. No, definitely, I agree. I couldn't agree with that more, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
Lay, did you want to say anything different than that?
I didn't really hear what she said, so
Oh, hell no.
Oh, that's funny.
sorry.
Lay, what the freak?
I
How she
didn't
did
hear
all
it. I'm
that
so
good
sorry.
cooking and you ain't got none of it. That's crazy.
No, I heard her
no,
say that women like
she ain't heard
Hold
men.
it
on,
because she
trucker.
ain't
Hold on,
hear it.
trucker. Hold on, trucker. Hold
That's
on,
why I said
trucker.
that's funny.
Hold on,
I
Mo.
heard her say that women like men, but after that, I didn't
I
hear.
definitely said more than that.
Way
No,
more
yeah,
than that.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't hear most of the stuff that you said.
Well,
I
she was
just heard
okay,
that.
but okay. So basically, the basic.
Everybody else heard it though, right? Shout out to
Yeah,
them.
I heard it right.
Okay, I was washing dishes. Like, is that
Okay,
okay? I
Lake,
did
go
say I
ahead.
was cleaning.
You good, you good, you good, you
Right?
good.
Okay.
Listen, you good, you good. So the basic point that Mo Love was making is a lot of it is seems to be a survival mode mechanism, a defense mechanism, and just because that's the way that it's been instituted, so to speak, does not mean that women don't need men. A lot of times it's because maybe they haven't seen a good man, they maybe didn't have a good example of a man, or maybe through some childhood trauma, is what Mo was saying. Hey,
Absolutely.
relax. Hey, John 14:31. Don't be talking to Mo Love
I
like that.
already know who that
You
is.
try, you trying to get kicked. You be trying to get kicked. Don't be talking to Mo Love like that. You pipe down, John.
Right.
It's a woman too talking about John 14:31.
So I
He's
do.
so
I agree with
funny.
everything that she. If that's what she said, then I agree with.
Yeah,
I
that's the
agree
essence
with
of what she
that.
said. Mhm.
I agree with that. That sometimes when women say things like, "Oh, I don't need a man," it's because of either the men they've experienced, or something they've experienced in their lives, right? I completely agree with that. But um, the but those are all reasons to maybe. I don't ever think that women dislike men. I think women are have criticism towards men, but I don't think it's a dislike. It's just a criticism. It's not a hate. Sorry, it's a criticism. Do you know what I mean? And I think you guys criticize us every day, um, and it's vice versa. Women do it to you, you do it to us, and then each of us perceive that as hate. But I think that criticisms are allowed, and people are allowed to voice them, and then it's up to you to counteract that, or to let it be.
That's true.
Can I,
Jerome's.
can I
Oh,
say
give me one
something?
second, Mo. Yeah, you got it. Give me 1 second. Jerome said, "I love women, and I realize all women aren't the same, but for some reason, y'all all on the same type of bullshit." Yo, Jerome, you wildin' with that. Shout out to Jerome. Go ahead, Mo. You got the floor. Salute,
Yeah,
salute.
I agree. What's her name? Lay? Is it Lay?
Yeah.
Lay, I agree with you 100% that there's going to be criticism on both ends. I think the issue lies when we get stuck in the criticism and we don't get to, okay, what's the solution? You know, then maybe that speaks to people just wanting to hit the camels and just vent.
Yeah, so I thought this is the thing, where I thought that it was about solutions, and like you could come on YouTube and talk about solutions, but I don't think that's what it is. That's boring. Solutions are boring. We don't want that.
And
Why you
that's
say
the
that?
problem. That speaks
Well,
to the dysfunction of people.
Right.
Solutions are not
yeah,
boring.
Why is
Solutions solve a lot of issues, a lot of the dysfunction, a lot of the childhood traumas, a lot of the bitterness, the anger. But then that also speaks to some people just want to stay miserable, I
yeah.
guess.
I think people like to argue, and that's more fun. Do you know what I mean?
Uh, uh,
Not
uh,
No
to
one
me.
wants
I guess it depends
solutions.
on the
They
mindset
want
of
to
the person.
disagree. They want to disagree.
I,
That's where the drama is. That's where, you know what I mean. Like, that's why you watch a movie.
I
You don't
don't
watch a movie
think
to hear about
And
the
I
happy
I
ending.
think that speaks, and I'll be quick. I think that's a huge issue too because it shows where people are in their mentality. Some people thrive off of confusion and chaos. The thought of peace disturbs them, and I think that that's a sad place to be in.
The
That's not
whole
to say that
you
we
can say
don't all
something.
enjoy a little drama here and there, a little chaos. We all do. We're human. But if you thrive
the
off
thing.
of that, if you thrive off of that, I think that that's especially at this, as we grow older, like that's what you look to for excitement, confusion, chaos, drama all the time. I don't think that that's healthy.
And, and that's
I
what
think
it
people get it confused for the most part. Like all we doing is just talking over here. That's it. Like I don't see no drama. We just changing ideas. Some people want to agree. Some people are going to disagree. Like why
Well, I
I
was
don't
just
see no
thinking,
drama situation, right? So easy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wouldn't we be doing the same thing at the barbershop or 2 times more? Going back
Yeah,
and forth. Said we actually tone it down on the internet.
yeah,
We
fact.
tone it down
Poppy,
That's
I
fact.
want
because
you
we
to
know that females don't. They cannot take all that testosterone that we got going on. When we get on the barbershop, it's nothing but guys in there. We really go at each other. We gonna prove our point, but at the end of the day, it's just talk, man. We just talking. That's it, bro. And the quote unquote solution is going to be in there, but that's not the solution that people want to hear. That's all it is.
right. So I understand what you're saying, Poppy. You're saying we're just talking, it's all fun and games. I was speaking towards what she said specifically. Solutions are boring. That's the only reason why I made that comment. But I understand what YouTube is about majority of the
No,
time.
no, but more love. That's the problem. That and that's what we've been saying the whole time. It be
Yeah, 18.
what's her name, Lou or Lo?
Lay,
What?
lay, lay, lay,
Lay,
lay.
Lay. Oh, Lay, Lay. Oh, excuse me,
Lay,
Lay.
just lay,
Lay,
just lay.
right, Lay. He grilling us, right? Basically for actually telling the truth, which really is the solution. Because like we've been saying the whole time is what you've been saying because you've been up here cooking. Men are men, women are women. And when a dude think and move like a woman, wise emotional like a woman, dudes pay the price for it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't care what situation, I don't care how much money you got, I don't care what position in life you are. As soon as you start thinking or moving like a woman or acquiescing or compromising to the 10th degree all the time, you're going to pay the price. One day, you can give her everything she wants that day, and then the next day she's gonna be looking at you sideways because you bent the knee. Move as you should, regardless. And if that woman always in your ear beating your head up about you know you boring or we should go outside and all this other stuff, then that ain't the woman for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reality of it.
That's
Stop trying to change people into something they not. Like I'm not about to fake the funk. The
That's
most successful marriages or situations are people just being them regardless. There's nothing wrong with a woman having her wealth. Here's the issue. Is the woman about her wealth first
more
and
so than
only?
exactly. Is that her priority?
Or is she about or is she mind handling her business, but at the end of the day, she about her family first
But
and
if,
vice
if
versa.
but
Because that's why I asked
if she
right.
was trucker 9 times out of 10, she wouldn't have that wealth though. That's the thing, bro.
But
If she
right,
was
I
nine
mean,
times out of 10, she wouldn't have that level of wealth.
listen, and that's what I'm saying because that's why I asked the question earlier. Just because is you ever heard the saying a man being a provider is really not a provider? That's the whole morality of the situation. Just because you got the money does not mean you're a provider. Does not mean you can provide all the wealth you want to. You can be a horrible father. You could be a horrible man behind that money. You can be a selfish ass man behind that money. You can all that other stuff don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Same goes vice versa for the women. You can have the wealth. You can bring the investment, whatever you want to call it. Is she a good mother? Can
mm-hmm.
she actually, you know what I'm saying, be selfless? Just because you can cook and she can cook, does she want to cook? Like, do she enjoy cooking or she just cooking just to be cooking?
Well, they were saying they'll get a maid and they'll get a cook. Yo, Bridget
I
M
agree,
said,
Bridget.
you just need to know how to control your emotions. JD said, 97.5 said, I'm back. Robert W said, solutions are boring. What? Shout out to my guy, Robert W. Yeah, so the trucker, that's what they was talking about. We're going to get to the video, back to the video, because that's what they were saying
Somebody
yesterday.
say in the main?
They're gonna, because she got money and they got money, so money is not gonna be an issue. They're gonna have a maids, they're gonna have cooks, they're gonna have all this stuff, and the woman is just gonna need to focus on her career and getting money, and he gonna focus on his career and getting money. And that's
So,
why I was like,
so
y'all have
who's the
lost y'all
wealthy? Yeah.
rabbit. Hold on. That's why I was like, y'all have lost y'all rabbit
Bro,
as
I got this. See, y'all. That's a dream. That's why I said bro. I got money. My wife works. Her family is the construction business. We are wealthy over here. And guess what? She
Fire.
cooks on the regular. I cook on the regular. You get what I'm saying? She don't pay for nothing. We can buy maids. We can do all that other shit. At the end of the day, it ain't even about that. I don't want nobody teaching my kids what it's like to actually. I want my kids to enjoy watching their mother and their father cook. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, no doubt.
I want them to see that so they can do the same thing, not watch somebody else take care of them. So then when they grow up, they could be mimicking the same bullshit. When the reality is that's come on, man, that's backwards.
Yo, no doubt. Let my man 18th get in here. What's up, 18th letter? What's going on? Welcome to the show. How you doing, bro?
Man, shout out to you, Izzy. What's going
Salute,
on, brother?
salute.
Thanks for having me up on your
Yes, sir.
platform. Um, I don't even know like why a lot of these conversations really exist anymore because this is very simple. It's very simple, and the bottom line is when I look at the ladies, right, what the ladies don't understand is that y'all been lied to. Siri, pretty much y'all been lied to. And with the whole thing about being independent, now we don't talk about now that a lot of women see men as their competition, not the other way around. They see men as their competition. Some women have gotten a taste of making money and resources, or just, I guess, quote unquote, being independent, and they feel that having a man, they want the man to acquiesce to their program, and if that's not the case, then they're a man is telling them what to do, and that don't sit well with women, depending on the way that they was raised, depending on what
Yeah.
they earn, and a lot of people can't, and we get to an age where people are stuck and they can't unlearn shit. So
Mm-hmm.
what we have is people trying to put a circle or a square into a circle. They're trying to find ways to modify what relationships is or should be to make themselves feel more
Just
comfortable, and
said
it don't
that.
work that way.
Literally
What you
just
have,
said.
yeah, yeah. What you have, like, even with women today, because I know Carmen. Shout out to Carmen. Carmen was up there and said, "Well, some people don't really like men and they don't need men, but yet they the ones that's complaining on social media the most about what they can't find."
Big
Mm-hmm.
And
time. Big
and
time.
see, and the more when women start breaking, women talk a lot. Women talk a lot, and sometimes certain women just talk just to be talking. And when they breaking, they keep talking and talking and talking, and then you'll see the TikTok videos about how lonely some women feel, and how to, because here's the part that they didn't say about being independent, right? Now that you feel that you making all of this, you do this for yourself, you get the stress that a man gets. And some women ain't built for that. These bills is piling up, you ain't making enough, property taxes is rising up. Um, some like you have women being laid off, like over 600,000 women that got laid off of, because with women, they bread and butter was a lot of these government jobs and city jobs and nursing jobs, and certain and these bills are becoming more and more, groceries is becoming more and more expensive, and you look up, you like, oh, I need Enigma, but you've been preaching this, you don't, but you wouldn't even, you've had this belief for so long, and I don't blame the ladies, because sometimes it was instilled in them,
Some
sometimes
of
it was
us
that.
don't, though.
What you say?
I said some of us don't think that way. Like witnessed my dad take care of home, and I don't know if you was here when I spoke about that. I think that just because we learned how to survive without something, it doesn't mean that we don't need it.
That's more love
That's a
speaking.
completely,
That
yeah,
was
that's
the
a
point.
completely
Okay.
different thing. And I think it speaks to a lot of trauma that women have experienced. Maybe not seeing stability from a man. Maybe the only thing they saw, and I know this isn't everybody's story, but maybe they saw their mom get it out the mud without help from a man. So that's their mindset. I don't need a man for nothing. And vice versa with women. If men all they saw was toxic women in their lives, then they may have a negative point of view when it comes to women. So there are issues on both sides, and like you said, all we do is compete with one another for the most part, and we just stay stuck in a cycle of division. And there are not enough solutions, but I'll never run with the rhetoric of I don't need a man. Of course I trust God to take care of me regardless. I'm gonna do what I have to do, but the mindset of forget men, I don't believe that that's wise. We absolutely need one another.
Back.
Yeah,
Shout out to
I
JD.
agree.
Go ahead, go
Okay.
ahead.
What
18,
I
you
was
got it.
gonna say, I agree.
Oh, oh,
Hold on real quick. Kills 18th is gone. Then I'm gonna read this, and then you got it after me.
And
Kills.
Jerome, it has nothing to do with being a therapist. I'm just speaking how I feel.
No doubt. Go ahead,
Well,
18th.
I was gonna say, and I understand exactly where you're coming from, Mo Love, because a woman that's been raised with her dad and she got love, for like her dad and her love each other, you can tell the difference between that versus a woman that came out of a single parent household. To add to what you're saying with some of these women, not only that they may not have saw their mother got it out the mud, but maybe their mom might have been on some BS when they was young, and they asked about their dad. And their mother was like, "Hey, don't question me about what I did, or your dad, he ain't this and he ain't that." So they adapted to that mentality earlier, thinking, well, I can just mess with whoever and I ain't really got to answer, based off of the decisions I made. and all types of stuff, man. And then you have people don't realize that a lot of these women, they don't know what men know. So that makes you an easy more target. Like for instance, I have a woman right next door to me that I had to help during we had some tornadoes up here during the thunderstorm. Roof ripped off, everything. I had to help her get in touch because she's by herself and she don't know how to do none of this stuff. And those are the women too that get targeted the most, because if these roofing people come over here and they see that you ain't got no man and they see that you don't really know, man, they could rip you off. Same thing with mechanics, all types of stuff, man.
That's why I
And
love
people
my
don't be,
daddy. Shout out to
and,
him.
and they don't even be knowing. They don't even be knowing. And that's the stuff that you need that you think you don't need, or maybe not even thought about.
So why don't you teach women? Why do you, man? So
No,
you're out
okay.
here
Let me
teaching
Wait,
dumb,
wait,
dumb women.
hold on. Let Keon ask the question first.
Yeah, because it seems like you're out here teaching dumb women. So your parents is out here teaching you that you shouldn't probably look up how much of the market value of what you should probably be paying for a repairing of your roof. A woman needs a man for her to know that. Is that what we're trying to sit up here and say? That is crazy.
Bro.
Hold on. Let 18th answer to Keon. Since Keon asked 18th and then Kills is next. I just need to read a couple of comments, then Kills is after that. Go ahead, 18th, you can answer them, and then keep it brief, 18th, and then I'm gonna read this, and then Kills, you got it, then we'll open it up. Okay.
You got it. You got it. Is quite simple. It's a lot of things that men do that women don't. They just don't know about. And it's up to the men in your family, and it's up to your spouse or your significant other to teach you those things. If you didn't grow up with those men around you, a lot of the times you're not going to know those things, and you're going to be targeted by men that do, because they're going to take advantage of what you don't know. It's just that simple.
That's a fact. Shout out to JD1975 said, why do we desire these polished relationships but do not want the dirty? And it all goes hand in hand. Yo, shout out to Raheem Ali. He said, and you pit losing you pit losing and me men. I'm sorry, Raheem. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Shout out to my homie. He said, back to the clouds. Assalamu alaikum, brother. TJ said, as a woman, I agree with her. Too much competition in these convos do become cynical. Shout out to you, TJ. Angel Earth Love in our building. Good to see Angel Earth Love. Good to see Angel Earth Love in hand. Said great points. Shout out to you. Go ahead, Kills. You got the floor. And then my man's and then Trucker. And then we're going to open up.
Nah, I was just thinking about the title, like what you was the title was do they let a boss more or
That's
whatever
it.
the case
Your
may
boss
be.
gets your best. Your boss gets your best, but I'm controlling.
Yeah, man. I think that yeah, man. I think that we should let it play out how it's gonna play out, yo. These ladies, they want to be independent. They do respect their boss more, the cops more, the even the banker. Sometimes the guy to the banker, you know what I'm saying? They get respect more. And these chicks talking about they independent, but I don't see them with no employees, anything like that, man. So let's see how it's gonna play out. They talking about they want to be independent women, they want to be feminists and everything like that. But I see when a white woman was doing this feminist thing, they still took that money back to their husband at the end of the day, and built schools and town halls and meeting halls and statues or whatever the case may be through that way. And look where it's got us now. So winter is here, summer is here. Let the cookies crumble where they may lie, man. Go get who like you. All it
No
is,
doubt.
they don't like us crap. Hey, I don't care if they don't like me. So be it.
You know the
Yes,
funny
I'm
thing.
very controlling too in a
Hold
relationship.
on.
It is what it is, bro.
You know the funny thing, Kills. The funny thing is that was actually directed towards men and not towards women. It was these dudes on this panel right here that was getting on to me because I told them that they shouldn't prioritize a wealthy woman because that ain't gonna do much for them prioritizing a wealthy woman. So that's where this conversation stemmed from, actually.
Can I say
Fact.
something to
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
That
Hold
is
on,
so false.
one mic. Yeah, go ahead, Mo, and then Keon, you can say what you want to say after.
It's
What's up?
very brief. So if a man says he wants a wealthy woman, shout out to that. but can you match that? Do you have wealth too? Like it has to make sense. What's the motive behind it?
Right. That's the real question. What's
Oh,
the hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. Keon. What
I just
is the I'm asking you a question, sir. Get relaxed. What is the motive behind wanting a wealthy woman? That's what I was asking.
what's
I
the
asked you the same
motive?
thing. Yes, yes. Why do you want what is the well besides buying you stuff? Because you said buying you stuff. I heard you when you said that.
Yeah,
Besides buying you
that's
stuff.
it. That's
Okay, so
it.
you want a wealthy woman so she could buy you a bunch of stuff.
Yes, we can do more things than a broke woman.
But
Yes,
what are
yes.
you doing though? Is this reciprocal or
Whatever I'm doing, that's what I'm saying. That's
oh
ambiguous. That
no?
that
That
that's
sound like
that
you
has nothing to do with the situation. I'm
this
talking
is
about the
a
woman in
recipe
hand.
for
Whatever I'm
destruction.
doing has nothing to do with the
Highest level.
conversation. I can be rich, poor, whatever the case may be. But all I was saying is that if I wanted to build a woman based off of, and that's why I was saying at first, Izzy, because you try to make it seem like that this no. If I was basing off the options at hand, if you could you bring up the options
Yeah,
again?
yeah, I got you. I got you. I'll bring it up. Give me a second. Let me take this down first. All right, and then I'll bring it up. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. If I'm bringing up the options at hand, what would I pay $5 for? I'm paying $5 for good in bed, communications, look good, personality, domestic skills. Would you rather pay $5 for domestic skills, ambition? I could care less about any of that. Wealthy,
I,
give me some money. Give me
well,
some money.
but that's crazy. But the thing, Keon, what you don't understand. Yes, I would rather pay $5 for domestic skills. Me myself personally, or for
Oh, because
loyalty.
you rich.
No, no, or for loyalty. No, but listen, bro. It don't have nothing to do with me being rich or not. It has everything to do with listen. At the end of the day, I'm not relying on my woman to take care of me. I'm
right?
not
Why
relying
would
on.
okay? How
Hold
did
on,
okay,
Keon,
okay, okay,
Keon,
okay,
come
all right.
on, bro. You gotta chill. You got to chill, brother. Come on.
I mean, you say things though. I'm
I
sorry,
know,
but
but
you say things.
a lot of times I'll be letting you rock for a lot, and until people start going overboard, then I cut in. But for the most part, I let y'all rock. Listen, my Keon, I'm not depending on her doing anything for me financially. So if she's wealthy, it really has no impact on my life one way or another because that's her money. That's not my money. So at the end of the day, because she's not taking care of me, and because that's her money and not my money, her having a whole bunch of money or having a little bit of money is not really consequential to me like that.
But your money is her money.
Did I say that?
But your money is her money though.
Did I say that?
You take care of her.
Oh
That's the
yeah, I'm gonna take
opposite.
it.
If you're
But I
arguing for the opposite, you gotta be arguing. I mean, you can't like stop trying to make you seem like you're in the fence about this. Like, if
it's
you're
not the
saying that
fence.
if I cannot have a wealthy woman, that you're saying that you want a broke woman at the end of the day. That's where
No,
you.
okay,
Are
okay.
you wealthy?
Hold on, Greg Mo. This is the thing. This is the problem. This is what I was kept trying to let you understand, Keon. There's a whole lot in between wealthy and broke, bro. And I don't understand why y'all don't get that. There's rich underneath wealthy. There's a upper middle class underneath that. There's middle class underneath that. There's okay and just comfortable and doing okay underneath that. And then there's broke and then there's poor. So there's a whole lot of levels between wealthy and broke. So because I don't need my woman wealthy does not mean that she doesn't have any money at all. It just means it's not a priority of mine for her to have a whole bunch of money for herself. Like that that's not a requirement. That doesn't do much for me.
Do you want a broke woman?
Then
Not
we wonder
necessarily.
where the conversations of I don't need a man come from. I'm just saying, what do you bring to the table?
What well listen, I don't want to do that.
That's a fact. And then if you think
Well,
that a
I'm
who
just
broke
you
woman can
saying
bring
it.
anything to the table, I'm just
she's
saying.
talking no, she's talking to you, Keon. She's
And I'm
not talking to
saying
me.
No,
reciprocal.
I
Like
know she's
there's
talking to me.
nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
What
If
I'm
you think that a broke woman can bring
right,
anything to
but
the table, then why
no,
you
Bro,
think
what
I
but
I'm
should
that's
accept
saying
not
that?
is you. I'm
bro.
addressing the fact that you said, okay, let's assume that
Hold
she's
on.
wealthy, right? If she's wealthy, what can you do? And what do you have to offer that woman? All you're focused on is what she has. What do you bring to the
How
table?
where
How
you
can
getting
you
that that's
cover
all
that
I'm focused
woman
on?
as you being the leader? Well, that's all I've heard. Maybe I missed it.
Hold
Because
on, hold on real quick
that
before
was
anybody jump in it.
Keon question.
Hold on, no, Trucker, let him answer. Come on, brother. Y'all gotta take
Because
the
that
time.
was the
You see
option.
money
That's
on
not
the
my.
floor.
It's not my fault that was the option that was
No,
given
but
to
she
me.
asked, hold on, Keon. She asked you a very direct question. Shout out to Unbishrim, first of all. Thank you for the $1.99. Izzy, remember I picked 95% of all yellow. Best move. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you, Unbishrim, and thank you very much, man. Go ahead, Keon. Please answer her question directly. What she's asking you is, what does that woman's money have to do with you? And why are you so reliant on her having money? What are you doing?
Where am I implying that I'm relying on her money? I just said I want a wealthy woman.
Hold on,
Where am I implying that?
Okay, hold on, Mo.
Because look, no. Because we
I'm
gotta
telling
stop
you.
running narratives. We gotta stop.
not
You're
doing
not
that.
gonna run a
Hold on, Mo.
narrative on me. Because
Okay.
I
My
know
question
I'm
was
being
Hold on,
genre.
Mo.
Oh my
Hold on, Mo.
goodness.
Hold on,
Oh
Mo.
my
Let
goodness,
him finish.
bro.
Let him finish. Hold on. Go ahead, Keon. Go ahead and finish. Mo,
Again, we're not about to run a narrative on me. The what happened last night is that I chose that I wanted a wealth. It was so crazy is that Izzy is not also talking about how I spent $5 on a person that is well matched with me too. He's not talking about that. He's just talking about the fact that I picked a wealthy woman.
We
And
didn't get there
I'm
yet.
trying to understand what is the problem with having a woman that is wealthy. Not even saying that she's wealthier
Hold on,
than
real quick, Mo.
you. I'm just saying that she has money, that
Give me
she
a second.
can
I'm gonna
do
pass
things.
it to you. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna pass it to you, Mo. Give me a second. Again, we didn't get there to the other part yet. We're still on the first part. Hold on, Keon. You got to chill, brother. When you was talking, I told everybody to be quiet so you could finish your point. Let me get my words out before you keep cutting in. Relax for a second, brother. Listen. So we didn't get to that part yet. I promise you, when I play it, you'll see that we didn't get to that part yet. That's number one. Number two, it's no problem with necessarily having a wealthy woman. What the problem is prioritizing and making that one of the tenets that you want in a relationship, to have a wealthy woman, and the mindset that goes along with prioritizing a wealthy woman. Those are the problems. That's the issue. And that's what Mo Love is trying to get you to see, that you're not seeing. What she's trying. I'm gonna pass it to you, Mo. What she's trying to say is, and I'm gonna let her say it. Go ahead, Mo. You got it.
What I was saying, nobody is running a narrative. I'm going specifically off of my observation so far. So you mentioned that you want a wealthy woman. Number one, I never said anything was wrong with having a wealthy woman. So I would like to clear that up. My question was specifically, what do you bring to the table? That's all.
Anything. Because me asking for a wealthy woman doesn't say that I'm bringing nothing or something to the table.
So she's
So
asking
again,
what it is.
that's irrelevant to me.
Well,
That's
no, it's
irrelevant.
not. Hold on, Mo.
And you made up things that I did not say.
Okay, Mo. Give me a second. She's
Specifically
asking
said,
you
I'm
a very
sorry.
direct question, Keon. A
I
very direct question.
answered her.
No. You say anything. That's not an answer. That's a no answer. So her very direct
Because
question.
again,
Hold on, Keon.
Oh,
She's asking you a very, very direct question, and you're getting overly emotional about the question that she's asking you instead of just answering the question. Anything and everything, or whatever you want it to be, is not an answer. So, what she's asking you is specifically for this wealthy woman that you want to have in your life, what are you bringing in the relationship for this wealthy woman? Everything like what? You got to be more specific.
Everything that I can bring for
what's
money,
tangible, though?
power,
What's
respect,
tangible?
anything.
What's
Hold
tangible?
on. I don't need
What
any
are we
help.
talking about?
Hold on real quick. What do you mean by everything tangible? What does that
Anything
mean?
and everything. Like, what are we talking about?
Okay,
Like,
so
again,
in other words, nothing. In other words, nothing.
Sure. Because what I said doesn't infer that you're bringing anything or nothing. So that's why I don't understand why we're even having this conversation.
Hold on. Instead of you getting emotional, she's not inferring a damn thing. She's not
Thank
assuming.
you.
Hold on, I got you, Mo.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not inferring nothing.
Hold on, brother. You way too emotional. She's not inferring nothing. She's asking you for understand. Hold on. She's asking you a very direct question for understanding. But instead of you being able to
what am
answer,
I saying?
Instead of you being able to answer and substantiate exactly what you are giving in return for this woman that you're looking for.
This is hating.
It's not. You just got no.
This is hating.
Keon, you don't got no impulse control, and that's sad, bro.
Because I'm not about to let you run narratives. I
Yo,
could care
bro,
less. I don't care what you. I
bro.
lack of. I lack a lot of things.
Bro, Keon, I'm trying to be respectful of you. I could easily just put you off and it'd be nothing, bro. You doing a lot, bro. I'm not hating on you. A person asks you a very direct question and you can't even answer the direct question to substantiate what you're saying is problematic, bro.
So if that's the case, can I talk?
Yeah, if you're gonna answer the question.
Okay, then let me talk. Okay, because at the end of the day, Mo Love, what I'm telling you is that what I'm saying and what we said last night, because honestly, Mo Love, I don't think that you saw what we was discussing last night, and that's why we're having this problem, this back and forth. What all I said was that I would want my woman to be wealthy and be a perfect match for me, because honestly, that's why I don't even understand what we're talking about. Because I said another thing for $5, and Izzy wants to hyper focus on this wealthy thing. So I don't understand. This is why honestly, why are we not asking Izzy more questions? Because he's the one that have more problems with his woman being wealthy, and to me, that's weird to me. Why do you think that just because your woman is wealthy, she's about to leave you, divorce you? You done said a lot of these weird ass shit. Go ahead, Mo Love. Yeah, respond. Respond for Izzy.
This is what you call absolute projection, and I think it's a little bit of trolling to get a reaction. Shout out to you. Won't get it from me. But anyway, I specifically said there's nothing wrong with the wealthy woman. If that woman is into you and she's wealthy, shout out to that. I simply was asking, but what do you bring to the table? Why are you so offended by that? That has nothing to do with
because why are you asking that?
Because I'm on a panel and it's always
no. Why are you asking what do I bring to the table if I want a wealthy woman?
The bigger question is, why is it so difficult for you to respond?
Before anybody else jumps in this.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on before anybody else jumps in. Give me a second. So Keon, now the question is, why is this so difficult for you to respond?
And again, why is it bad?
Come on, Keon, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I don't want to say it, brother, but everybody knows what I'm trying to say without saying it. Hey, shout out to Umpy Streamer. Thank you for the $4.99. He said, why a man got to bring something to the table to have a wealthy woman when poor women ask for wealthy men just because? How about meat, fun, and love? Listen, bro, stop it. Listen, I don't understand. Okay. Hold on. Keon, I need everybody quiet for a second. I'm trying to speak. Give me a second. I don't understand why y'all do this, bro. How are we saying that men are the leaders and men are the head and men are this and men are that, but then we ultimately compare ourselves to women and put ourselves in a woman's position? I don't get that, bro. That's the weirdest thing in the world to me, Umpy Streamer. Shout out to you. You my man's 100 grand. But why are we flipping the tables and trying to make it seem like this shit is equal and it's not? This is a double standard. Like my man Blanco said the other day, there's double standards that men benefit from, and it is what it is. And there's double standards that women benefit from, and it is what it is. Everybody knows that you ain't supposed to be no man in a position of leadership and trying to run your household, and then you just talking about bringing meat, fun, and love to the table. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Can we be honest?
Old nigga mentality. We tired of that. If you gonna bring something to the man, all right, now I gotta hold on. Yeah,
no, I wasn't telling you to hold on. No, go ahead. Emotional enigma. I wasn't telling you to hold on. I was telling whoever was talking underneath you to hold on so that you could complete saying what you're saying. Emotional ass enigma.
I'll be emotional.
God damn. You're like a little girl, bro. Relax.
And like what made that make sense? You be fucking on girls, nigga. What you talking about?
Send me my bread. Send me. That's disgusting, bro. I said, hold on. No, but give me a second. I just said, Keon, you like a girl, and you said I'll be effing on girls. Send me my bread, man. Stop playing with me. And that's crazy, bro. Hold on. I need everybody quiet. That's crazy that you would put yourself in a position of a female that I'll be effing on. I don't eff on no men, bro, because I'm not gay. So let's relax. But you did send 10, but come on, man. Watch yourself. You did send 10. You're right. My bad. So
I got, yeah.
you don't got no more credit, but you need to calm down, man. Jesus Christ. Yo,
What is
shout out. Hold
provoking
on,
me?
give me a
You
second.
provoking me. What
I'm
you talking
not. You
about?
just
You
emotional. Like
talking
a
about
little girl.
I'm emotional, but yet you can sit up.
Yeah, you got to relax. You got to relax. I was telling somebody to let you talk, and then you say, "Oh, now I got to hold on." No, I was telling them to let you finish. Relax, though. Shout out to Zone 864 TV Live. I appreciate you, bro. $10 said, just doing business. Hit the like button and share, subscribe. Thank you very much, family. He also said, double up. Just doing business. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Thank you, Zone. I appreciate you. Y'all be like Zone and support the show. What's up, Dollar Watch Set Fast? Okay, go ahead, Keon. Uninterrupted. And then I think I heard, was that you, Mo, or who else was? It was a lady trying to get in there, and the trucker after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, since
Wait, hold on,
people,
Mo. Hold on, Mo.
oh, I
I
thought
got.
you said
Hold on,
something.
Mo. Hold on, Mo. Hold on, Mo.
I didn't know.
I'm letting Keon
Nah,
go.
go
And
ahead,
then,
Mo. Go ahead.
all right, now I don't want to hear your shit,
Yeah,
Keon,
because
because I was
people
trying to
need to
let you go.
relax.
I'm trying to let you go. Go ahead, Mo, and then trucker, you're after Mo.
But shout
Go.
out to people like kind of twisting what I'm saying. I never said there was an issue with the woman being wealthy. Okay. I simply was asking a question, what do you bring to the table? And I say that because a man does need to bring something to the table because partnership requires contribution. And I'm not just talking about money. If you're asking a woman to share her life, share her body, her time, her energy, emotions, all of that, what are
Money.
you bringing into that space? And let's stop acting like saying that is attacking men. We expect women to bring something to the table too. That's why I said it has to be reciprocal. And a man doesn't have to be rich. That's not what I'm saying. A man doesn't have to have everything figured out, but there should be substance attached to that man's presence, period. What's the problem?
Brief, Keon, you can answer that if you like, briefly, and then I'm passing the truck.
Absolutely none. That's my brief answer. Because again, how you got that from what I said, I don't know. But
And how you
again,
got that from what I
I
said?
Hold on,
understand and
Mo.
I'm
Hold on,
listening.
Mo.
So that's why. But that's my brief answer. Go ahead, Easy. Go ahead.
Uncle Schreiber says she can be wealthy and I can still lead. My wife makes me more than me, and I'm the head of the household because my leadership not based on ability, not money. I got it. Your leadership is based on ability, not money. I got you, but this is not what you said. You said, "How about meat, fun, and love, bro?" So if you
Thank
would have
you.
led with that, that's not the same as this. So shout out to you, beloved. I appreciate you me streaming. This is what you said, brother. You said meat, and I know you're trying to be funny, but you said, how about meat, fun, and love? You didn't say nothing about leadership, guidance, and direction. You said meat, fun, and love. Salute to you. Yo, what's up, Sway? What's going on? Yo, Trucker, you got the floor.
Yeah. Keon, real quick. What's the price for a wealthy woman and what's a broke woman? Like, what's the price of a broke woman?
Dollar amount, meaning.
Dollar amount wise.
You there, Keon? Shout out to Nadish. What's up, Nadish? What's up when Chom said it's both? Okay. Keon, some might be experiencing some difficulty. I'm not sure. He's experiencing difficulty, Trucker. Go ahead. What you want to say?
Sorry, I was trying to get in there.
Yeah,
If
lay.
anyone
You got it
can.
after Trucker. Yeah, go ahead, Trucker. You land your plane and lay. You got it.
No, that's all I was just trying to ask that question because nobody asked it. Like he keeps saying, he want a wealthy woman. There's nothing wrong with a wealthy woman. I'm
Right.
just wondering what the price is, of what we talking about wealth or what's a broke woman. Because it be wealthy woman that move broke as hell. Mine said wise all day, every day. So I'm just curious, what's the price?
Yeah,
Like
we
what's
we asked that. Go ahead, lay. What say you? We asked that. So hopefully he come back and he can answer.
Okay, so there was a lot that was said. So I wanted to start with the first one, which was about women competing with men and stuff. Um, just logically speaking, women always compete with men, especially in this day and age. The job that you're in, you're competing with men. You're not there with just women, unless you're,
Mhm.
I don't know, a teacher or something. Um, and I know this because I was a sales and marketing manager before I left my job to become a stay-at-home mum. So you can imagine the men that I was competing with, right? So that's an everyday thing. That's an always thing. And also, there's a gentleman that said that women aren't as emotional as men. That is BS, right?
Wait, say
Having
what?
worked where I worked, I know for a fact that men are very highly emotional and highly talkative, gossip all the time. Okay.
Well, that's
So
but hold on. You do realize, Lay, that is out of order, right? I mean, we're not saying that
I don't
men
care if it's
don't.
out of order.
Hold
It's
on,
the
hold
truth.
on, hold on, Lay. Hold on, real quick.
Facts.
Y'all gotta relax. We're not saying that men don't do it. We're saying that we have to recognize that that is not an in order man. That's not a man
Right.
that is about his business or handling his business. That's not a solid stand up man that operates in that way. So that's the
Y'all
difference
be
that we're
over
talking about.
here gossiping.
That's a
Hey,
dangerous.
yo, hold on real quick. At the end of the day, this is not gossip. Like, I don't be gossiping. Let's just be clear about that, right? I don't be gossiping. If you notice, right? And I hate that I have to point out the obvious, right? 9 times out of 10, if my name is not mentioned in something in this space, I don't cover it. I'm not around. I don't get involved myself in it. I don't say nothing about it. The only times when there's people in this space that I interject myself into what's going on is when they put me in it. And unfortunately, I'm put in it way too much. But other than that, if my name ain't mentioned, if they don't try to put Izzy in it, I don't be in it. I don't put myself in it. And as a matter of fact, people be mad at me because I don't allow people to bring beef and drama from other places over here and try to work out their shit over here because I don't know nothing about it.
I feel like you only talking about big drama level though. Like respectfully, are you not watching the video about how somebody said they wanted a wealthy woman, and are you not like
I'm
talking
there.
about
Sweetie,
do
hold
you
on real
not
quick.
consider that
Hold
gossip?
on, hold on. No, I don't because hold on. Empress Carmen, look, who's that? Who is this right here? Who is this right here, Empress Carmen?
Oh, okay, y'all going
Who's
about
the
question
fourth?
was you there?
Who's the fourth person right there, Empress Carmen?
Okay, I see you. I see you.
Okay, right, that's me. So I was there, and it was a conversation that involved me, and that's why I'm covering this. Just for the record.
Well, I wasn't here from
So
the
can I
beginning.
finish
I
what I
give you
was
that.
gonna
My
say,
bad.
please?
I'll take it. I know I meant when I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the last thing I was gonna say was in terms of this Iz and Keon guy, right? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Have I said it correctly? Yeah. Okay. So between Iz and the other guy, so it seems to me like Iz doesn't want a wealthy woman because it's an ego thing. He believes that women should be under a man's supervision. Um, so therefore, if the woman has money, then it's much more difficult for her to be under his supervision if she owns everything, right? Whereas Keon is making an idealistic a woman up, right? So he's saying my fantasy woman would be this, which means that he doesn't have to say what he could bring to the table because it's a fantasy woman. It's his ideal. It's his idea of what his fantasy woman would be. So for anybody to ask what he brings to the table is nonsensical because he doesn't have to bring anything to the table in a fantasy. If I ask you what's your ideal man and you say I don't know, Keanu Reeves or something, right? I'm not going to then say, oh, but what do you bring to Keanu Reeves? No, because it's just a fantasy. It's not realistic, is it?
Okay, well, can
Wait,
I
That's
hold
just
on,
how I
respond
hold
to
wait,
feel.
wait,
that?
hold on.
I did
Mo,
ask
Mo,
a
you can
question.
hold on, Mo, you can, but I let her get it out. She said something that was highly
Sorry,
inaccurate.
it's not.
Hold
It's
on,
not.
hold
It's
on,
not a shot, by the way. I'm just saying.
Hold
It's
on,
not a shot.
relax. I let you get your whole thought out intentionally. Give me a second, Mo. I know you want to address it. Let me address what she said first. That is totally, utterly incorrect. It's not that I want my woman to be under me. Again, there is a huge problem in our thinking. I want to know why do I need a man is considered as empowerment? Why is I don't need a man considered as empowerment? But we need each other to maximize building is considered weakness. So the whole point is this. I'm not saying that I don't want my woman to work. I'm not saying I don't want her to have a career. I'm not saying I don't want her to have money. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't prioritize that for a woman, because me building with that woman, us growing together, us building our empire is more of a priority to me than her having her own separate thing. It's not about control. And that's the problem that we call it controlling. Individual capability plus voluntary cooperation is power. That is not control. Just for the record.
Do you, just a quick question, do you want your woman to be under your supervision, yes or no?
What does under my supervision mean?
Under your supervision. We all
What
know
does
what
that mean? What does that? No, I don't know what. Listen, what do you mean? I'm asking you. See, this is what I'm saying. And Keon, can you see it? I'm gonna ask her again, very directly. Lay, when you say, "Do I want my woman under my supervision?" What do you mean by that, Lay? Please help me.
I'm just, the reason why I said what do you mean, what do I mean, is because I think we all know what that means, but in
No,
case
we
you
don't.
don't know and you would like for me to explain that to you, would you like her under your supervision? Meaning, do you want her to be able to acquiesce to you in decisions, yes or no?
That's
Important decisions,
hold
yes or
on real
no?
quick. She's asking. No,
I'll just say yes or no
hold
question.
on. And I know that you do, but that's not a yes or no answer. I can't
Why
give you.
not?
Hold on. I need you to be quiet so I can answer you. I
Okay.
can't give you a yes or no answer to that, because that is a very loaded question. Like that's I don't understand the question
Well,
really.
there's more.
Hold on real quick. Give me a second. I really don't. Let me explain to you what I mean. I don't really understand that question fully, right? Because if you're asking me, do I want my woman to cooperate with me? Of course. Doesn't every man want their woman to cooperate with them? But if you're asking me if I want to micromanage my woman, I want to be responsible for every single move that she makes, hell no, I don't want that. So which end of the spectrum are you asking me?
Okay, well, this is the thing. If I wanted to say that, I would have said that. I didn't say that. I said very specifically, do you want her to be able to acquiesce to your final decision, yes or no?
Do I want her to be able to acquiesce to my final decision? Of course.
Okay, so that's what I asked you.
So
There's
okay,
no
so I
more
made to my
added
final
to that.
decision.
The
Okay.
second thing is, would you
But wait, hold on. I got a question for you, because I don't understand. I don't understand why that's a question. Don't you think like the leader, the head of the household, should have the final say on things? Like, I mean, what man that's the head of his household doesn't want the final say? I'm very confused about that.
well, a man that believes that whoever is best at the job should have the final decision.
That's not a leader then. That doesn't make sense. Now a
I'm not
leader, hold on real quick. A leader will delegate, and a leader will allocate, delegate and issue responsibility. And there might be things that my woman is way better at than me, and then she'll take the lead on that. However, the overall decision, the overarching direction of the thing is based on my vision as a man. So,
Okay.
so my overall vision as a man is the plan. So at the end of the day, that incorporates her gifts, her talents, what she wants to do, how she wants to do it, right? And it incorporates my overall vision. So do sometimes the way that she want to do it, is it better than the way I want to do it? Yes. And so I will go that way,
Okay,
right?
so then that means that you understand what under your supervision means. I didn't need to explain that to you, right?
No, but no,
No, you did.
hold on. I'm answering you. Let me answer you.
Okay.
Absolutely, I needed clarification on what you meant by under my supervision, because different people have different ideas of what something means. I could say blue, and you could be thinking about sky blue, but I could be thinking about navy blue. I could say pink, I could be thinking about magenta, and you're thinking about hot pink or salmon or salamander. So at the end of the day, yes, sometimes, and I think that's a problem, we don't understand in communication, just because we say something, that doesn't mean that we're talking about the same thing. So absolutely, I need a clarification on that.
So right now, you just got what I was talking about.
Now
Again,
I do. Now I
which means
do.
that
After you clarify.
okay, fine. Again, which means that we
Hold
came
on
to
real
an
quick.
understanding, right?
Go ahead.
So
Yes.
my question again is, would you like your woman to be under your supervision? Yes or no?
I'm asking a question.
Hold on.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you
That's
can't answer the question,
no,
but
because
you can tell
wait,
me.
hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Why would you keep going back to that? If you ask me, do I want to have the final say, which is a different question than supervision? Why do you keep saying no? So let me answer it like this. I do not want to micromanage a woman. I do not want to be responsible for every single thing that a woman thinks, does, or has to deal with. I don't want to have to be responsible for every single thing that my woman does, or my woman thinks or feels. No, I don't want that responsibility. So does that answer your question?
Absolutely answers my question, but it wasn't the question that I asked. The supervision, we just came to an understanding. You knew exactly what it meant because you explained it to me. And if I wanted to say, as I said before, if I wanted to say micromanage, I would have said that. I didn't say that though.
Okay,
And
well,
we
I
came
just
to
want
an
to clarify
understanding.
for
So
slow
under
people.
that understanding,
I
yeah,
wanted to come
tell
to.
me
I
what
wanted to
you
come to. But this is the thing. I know that there's some slow people and that try to twist my words. So I'm smarter than you, and I play chess. So let me
did.
just
You
let
say
you know
so.
that I'm smarter than you, and I play chess. So absolutely, I'm going to clarify and make it clear. So when people try to twist my words and try to use it against me, guess what I'm gonna be able to do? I'm gonna be able to play it back and say, ah ha ha. Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, well, this wasn't an I got you moment. This
Ah,
was an
shit,
actual
you shit. No, you
conversation.
might right,
So,
but you hold on, Lay. You
mhm.
might not have tried to use it as a I got you moment, and I respect that. I'll take that, right? But you cannot say what anybody else's
Okay,
intention is or what anybody else is trying to do. So that's
okay,
why I have to clarify for you what you mean by supervision and how you're trying to use that word. I have
that's
to
fair.
clarify that for my
That's
own
fair. That's absolutely fair.
brand's sake.
Yo,
I'm not
Okay,
crazy.
is
yeah, no,
that was
that's
a
fair.
smart move because she was using a YouTube
She
talking point.
tried. She tried it.
I,
She
I,
tried
No,
I'm
it.
on, I'm on
but
mute.
I didn't
I'm
even
on
think.
mute.
Okay, do you know
Go
what?
ahead. You
This
can
is
finish.
exactly what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying. This is
Hey,
exactly what I'm
let
saying
me
when
ask
I
you a
say that
question.
people don't
Hold
want
on. She's
resolution.
talking.
This
Oh,
is exactly what I say when I say that people don't want resolutions, right? They just want to argue. Because if you had let me finish, I would have been able to clarify the rest of my point. But because
I
you
want
guys
you to
just want to
finish.
argue, I'm not just talking about you. Sorry, I wasn't talking about you.
Okay,
I'm
but that's why
actually
I'm trying
talking
to
about
let's
other people
stick
that
to
are
me. Stick to me.
interjecting.
That's why I'm trying to tell. That's why I'm trying
No,
to tell them to stick to
it's
me.
like it's one of those things when I said that people don't like resolutions. You guys were like, "Whoa, what does that mean?" Blah, blah, blah. Suddenly, you see in real time that people do not want resolutions.
Go ahead.
They
You can
want to
finish.
argue.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. You can finish. You can finish. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, I've got to go anyway, so it's cool. But
Okay.
thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate you
See
coming through.
ya. Bye,
Salute.
guys.
Salute.
oh,
Salute.
you don't want to answer my question? Okay. See you later.
Oh, sorry. What was the question? Did you have a?
Yeah, I
I'm
had
sorry. I was
I
I,
was
sleeping.
next to responding what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Absolutely. I'm
what
sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah,
right?
because
Sorry.
you said something about Mo. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Mo.
you
I'm so
said
sorry. I needed
it
to
was
know.
out
Yeah,
of
Hold
no,
on,
sorry,
trucker.
sorry.
it's pointless for me to ask what does he bring to the table because it's a fantasy. I don't see it as a fantasy. He specifically said that that would be his choice, so that's more so aligned with a truth. And me asking a question does not mean that I made a declaration or I told him what he should want. So I didn't attack him. Basically, I just challenged the idea to understand it. What's the issue?
No, nobody said you attacked him. I don't believe I used the word attacked at all. What I did say though was that in a fantasy, if you ask me what is my ideal, I don't know, whatever flower or something, and I mention um a name of a flower, right? And then you say, okay, well, what would you do to? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't have to do anything because it's a fantasy. If I said I want my flower to be a unicorn shaped flower, it wouldn't like. Why would you ask me? Okay, so what would you do to need that to deserve that? I don't need to do anything because again, it's a fantasy. Nobody's saying that you attacked him at all. None of you attacked him. I'm just merely stating a fact. That's all.
Right. And all I was saying was there, I didn't see the issue in me. That's the freedom of
Yeah,
speech, right?
there's no
I
issue.
just simply was asking him a question.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, absolutely.
okay.
Shout
Is
out
there
to
anything else?
Yeah,
shout out to
Anybody else?
Yeah, Truck, I had a question for you. Go ahead, Truck. What was the question?
say so if somebody break into your house Do you want your man to discuss how y'all gonna handle that business, or you want your man to be a man first?
So if somebody breaks into my house, we have 2 rifles here. I go clay pigeon shooting, by the way, and I'm a very good shot. So I think we would both pick up our rifles and we would both handle that. Any more questions?
So you want? He asked. That's not what he asked you. He
Okay.
asked you, do
I
y'all
just
want?
answered it.
Wait, no. That's not what he asked you. He asked you, do you want to have a discussion with your husband, or do you want him about who's gonna do what, or do you want him to leap into action to protect you and your family?
Yeah, of course. There's no this is what I'm saying. There's no discussion. It will just be handled.
So
We
so
don't
you
need to
want to
discuss that.
handle, in other
That's
words.
how our
Okay.
family works. There's no discussion.
Cool.
It's
So
immediate.
so then
If my husband turned around today and said there's an apocalypse, get your shit, let's go, I would
okay,
just do it because that's the
cool.
kind of relationship we have. There's no arguments.
Okay,
So,
cool. So you understand hierarchy, you understand leadership, you understand the role of a man in your life. Shout out to that. But yet and still you're up here arguing for a wayward woman.
I
Salute.
understand the role
I
of
appreciate
no.
you
I
letting me know.
understand the role of
You're
my
arguing
man.
for wayward
No, no,
woman,
no, no,
even though you
no,
are a dedicated housewife
no,
and you listen to your man.
no.
Get your ass out of here. We love you. Bye. Bye. Get your ass out of here. We love you. Goodbye.
good question.
Bye.
They don't
Bye. Have a good one.
wanna
Have a
think
good
of this shit. That's why I be asking. That's what happens when you listen to women talking about lead with your emotions type shit. At the end of the day, they can tell you whatever they want to tell you. At the end of the day, your actions as a man matters first. She gonna be sitting there looking at you after y'all sat there and had y'all 5 minute discussion while y'all being robbed, all this other shit. She gonna be looking at you sideways.
Yeah,
Handle your business.
yeah,
Listen, women gonna have women gonna have their mind, and they gonna say what they want to say because it's their feelings or whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, you move as a man regardless, and if she respect it, she gonna respect it. You feel me, like Mola?
yeah,
Like we had this discussion. I had a discussion with Shanika. Shout out to Shanika, right? And she was asking questions. And I'm like,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
do your dude check the fluids in your vehicle and things like that? She said, no, he does. I said, that's weird because
yeah,
most dudes check a woman's fluids, check the gas, see how much
yeah.
she, all this other shit. It's weird.
The
It's
thing is, brother.
boy,
What's
tell
up,
me.
Blanco? Hold on. What's up, Blanco? What are you saying?
Yeah, the thing is, in that particular situation, though, that's something that you discuss before it happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, in case this happens, we're gonna do this. And I believe the best way to handle that is like you tell home girl, yo, you grab Junior and both of you get under the bed. Whatever happened, you don't get out of this goddamn room. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Because it sounds good when they say we both gonna go handle it, right?
Hmm.
But it's a good chance you might end up popping her by mistake in the dark, or she might end up popping you by mistake. You feel me? So
Yeah.
if you take your ass to the closet and put the clothes on top of you and just chill in there, and whatever happens, right? Like, but the thing is, bro, that's one thing I noticed, right? Usually, women that talks like that, they usually are homestaying wife, bro. I don't get it. I just don't get it, bro.
And yeah, I get it. She be
Yeah,
like Lay and I are cool. You know what I'm saying? I know that she's a housewife, and she know that I know that she listened to her husband and follow her husband's lead. He's a good dude. He take care of his family. Shout out to him across the pond. And but she be bored sometimes. So she can't get away with that shit with him, with her husband. So she come over here to troll and get her shit off every once in a while. That's what she do. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I called her out. She my people's though.
and
Lay cool.
You know,
and that's why it's dangerous if you call yourself a man with balls, bro. Listening to all, I mean, we don't got no choice but to listen to the other bullshit that right next to us anyway. But I'm talking about taking serious everything they say, bro. That shit change every day, every hour, every month. It's like a new thing, bro. You as a man, you an idiot to start now letting that girl manipulate you.
Right. But this is the thing. She said it herself this time. She admitted it first this time. Yo, if her man tell her, bae, it's an apocalypse, bae, get down, bae, do that. He earned the right with her that she just gonna listen to him. She ain't even gonna argue with him or go back and forth with him. She just gonna do what her husband asked her to do. That's what at the end of the day, and she just let the cat out the bag. That's why I was messing with her. I told her, get up out of here because she gonna do what her husband asked her to do. And that, as she should. Shout out to her. But she gonna try to give me a hard time and try to press me
Right.
about do I leave my house. You got doggone right I leave my house. And
And it ain't even about it's the fact that this is what I be saying, bro. Y'all ask husbands or men to tell the truth to other men to put them in the right direction and be on some man stuff, not this whole
You know,
50 and things like that. But y'all have a problem with that. But then y'all would consistently come up here and lie to these women in order to big up or you know what I'm saying, the whole sisterhood bull crap when the reality is when I just asked the question, are you gonna sit
yeah,
there 5 minutes having a discussion with your husband? Do you want that? Or do you want a man to handle his business, get right into it? And she said,
the
get
thing,
right.
trucker, is.
What the
Oh,
truth
my
is,
bad. Go ahead, trucker. Go.
that's he
Sorry.
said. That's why we're sitting here trying to stop, not even trying to stop. He gonna do what he gonna do, right? But we're giving whatever wisdom or whatever advice, even a just an inkling of trying to point somebody, whether they're taking or not, in a direction of how to move to be in a successful situation, whether that woman has wealth or not, to be succeeding. But it's just weird how people just come up
Yeah.
here and tell us, "Hey, we're gonna move based on feelings." But we telling y'all,
The thing is, trucker, the whole wealthy thing. Do people realize what wealth means
that's why I
and
asked
what
him.
rich means?
Yes, that's why I asked him. And he didn't answer that, of course, but that's why I asked him. Yes.
Wealth is somebody that got accumulated over two something plus $1 million.
I just
So
asked.
we talking about
It's even
we
bigger than
talking
that.
about yeah, it's like 2.5. I just say 2 point plus. But look, bro, we talk about a unicorn, right? It's a part that's what I like. Is it 100% the shit that people say on this panel? Probably not, right? But the thing is different, possible and probable. It's possible when I go outside, I get hit by lightning, right? It's possible. What are the probabilities that happen?
1,000,000 to 1.
Exactly, right? The same things go with this quote unquote wealthy women. I mess with girls that got their stuff together. People I heard me talking about that. I like if you are a poor joint, a poor queen, yes, I'm gonna slaughter you out and send you on your way. If you got something going on, then we gotta rap about. It's no because I need your embrace because that lets me know that you got something going on at least before I even got in the picture, right? That's what, but that whole wealthy thing, bro. Good luck. That's a unicorn we're talking about.
That's what I
And
was
at the end,
saying. Okay.
and at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, right? Even if she makes more bread than you, you still the man. You're supposed to have tangibles and intangible character traits that because I look at it like this, maybe you want to say if you go agree or disagree. A man is supposed to be the CEO of the house.
Facts.
The woman is the manager, and the kids are the talent. The reason why I said the man is the CEO is because CEOs, you don't see the CEO of your company every day. You barely see that nigga. But when you see him, he making big decision. He making the big move. Hey, this go over here, this go over there. You don't see the manager. The manager is the woman, right? She's the one in the house that in charge of by this, by that. I need to get over here, get over there. And the kids are the talent of the worker. They just there. They are told what to do, what not to do, and all that stuff, right? So that's how I like to describe it. Like the man is the CEO, bro. And I know people want, you know what people want to think that I say that, oh, but they don't real life CEO. I'm like, you idiot. Just you understand what I'm trying to say.
Hey, shout out to HT Bull One. Hey, say that's two different questions. Earlier he was talking about that. Abel, what's up? Lord Jefferson, what's going on? Said you should know what I mean. Right. That was that BS. She tried me. That's my people's though. I got love for Lay. That's my people's. She tried me though. Hey, Easy One, what's up? Say yes. Freedom said Lay Mike is low. Shout out to Freedom. Good to see you. My sister Freedom is in the building. What's up, Freedom? Yo, Big Bad Bull tried to call me out. Big Bad Bull, why you trying to call me out all day today? Big Bad Bull said Izzy is full of shit. That he doesn't want a rich woman with money. As much as he loves money, the contradictions be stacking up. Now let me clarify some stuff real quick because obviously I gotta clarify some stuff once again for you non-listening enigmas. Izzy does not love money, bro. I don't love money, bro. Loving money is useless. You can't love money. Money is an inanimate object. I like what money affords and what money can do. Money does not equal love to me. I don't worship money. I worship God. So I serve somebody say, Izzy, worship money. No, Izzy doesn't. No, I don't. I like money. I like what money can do. And I like to do good with my money. My money is a high class, classy woman. She is a banging, beautiful woman. That's my money, right? And my money loves me, but I don't love my money. I like it and I use it for good and for good purposes. So at the end of the day, what I've learned the hard way is a woman's money has nothing to do with me. That's her money. I would rather, as a man, take care of my household, take care of my business, and be a man. Period. Sorry, someone else should have told you.
Or
We like what money do for us, bro. That's
Facts.
it. Like I don't like so it requires for us to get bread, bro. But like I would be getting the same women. I would be doing the same thing if I didn't have no money. The only thing that money provides me is I'm doing it more. I'm outside a little bit more. With money, we have money. I have to do a whole lot of mixing, matching type things.
Yeah, I just had to let people know.
I
Hey,
don't
listen.
know why people don't understand that your family is your real riches and not your money. People need to understand that, bro. And the more y'all keep thinking money is gonna solve everything, whether like y'all put that at the forefront, the more y'all gonna continue to lose. Y'all not even gonna live life.
Mm,
Like, what's the point of going on vacation if on a vacation y'all both on the phones, not
mm,
really focusing on each other?
mm.
That don't solve nothing. So it is what it is, man.
Uh,
Y'all
You know
keep
what it
on.
is, a trucker?
You want to,
They, they want to go to vacation because they see that everybody else on Instagram on vacation.
and that's a
If,
problem. And that's the and that's
Hold on, trucker. Let him finish, bro.
no,
Please.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I interrupted, but I'm done. I just wanted to do that interruption. Go ahead, trucker.
no. I was saying that's a problem, bro. Like I be seeing people. Oh well, I saw this on Instagram or my friend. She going out to the country, and but I'm like,
Hmm.
what does that have to do with you?
So
Why
it's
would
like this, trucker, right? Like if
I,
you and your girl, and then you got friends, your childhood friend, and he bring his girl, right? Let's say your boy take his girl to Paris. Now your girl is not going to be happy with just going to Las Vegas real quick. Now you have to kind of amp it up. Now you got to go to Jamaica at least. You got to go overseas. You got to see some word on that plane. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these people just followers, bro. Most of
Yeah,
these
that
people are just
depends on
followers.
the woman, though, right?
you
What you
said what?
say? What you say, Mo?
That would depend on the woman. Like, I don't think
Obviously,
I
we talk
think it
about that
depends
the
on the
Wait.
specific.
mindset.
Hold on, Blanco. Let her
Like,
finish.
I'm
What?
really about to sit up here and analyze another woman's life and say, well, you better do this because she did that. I think that speaks to the level of maturity of the woman that
You're
you're
with?
involved with.
I
Interesting.
mean that's true. I mean that's what I'm saying. And you know people don't get that. People be like, well, trucker, you do this and you do that. I'm like, bro, we don't even like a vacation for us is literally going overseas that nobody had. Like y'all going on vacations separately, y'all messing with each other. That the memories you ain't gonna remember the memories at the end of the day. Can you and your spouse and your children go overseas? Then if you
Yeah,
can't do that, I don't want to hear nothing about no vacation. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all, they don't never talk
yeah,
about that though. They always talk about self.
yeah. And trucker, yo, I promise you, the majority of the people that be talking about vacation stuff, they are patient to patient, bro. I promise you that. They on vacation on the credit. On the credit, bro. They end up spending 3 bands and then you know you gotta pay interest on that thing. So now you $4,200 down.
Bro, they don't listen. They don't even talk about it, bro. They be put the credit cards. Most of the time, if you do see a woman, no offense, going on vacation with their children, it's because of a job. It's not because of just going on vacation.
I don't know about that, Truck. A lot of women be going on a lot of vacations, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're in position to do it. Yo, but
Right.
what's y'all last words? I appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me. What's your last words, Trucker? Then Blanco, then Mr. Lissa, then Keon, then Mo Love. You don't want to hear it. Nigma, they ain't going on vacation for you. Shout out to that, Lord Jefferson. Hey, y'all can support this show, though. I know this been a banger of show. I ain't even get to review the god dog on DJ Wishtalk. Man, y'all go check out DJ Wishtalk, the Not the Humans. Go ahead and be a part of his daggone membership and tell him I sent you over there. Go over to Not the Humans, check out the latest episode, because I ain't get to cover it. I ain't get to go over it today, but it is what it is. Shout out to Keon and everybody. Hey, I didn't get to go in like I wanted to. Go ahead, Trucker. What's that?
The only thing I'm gonna say is, bro, y'all better get it right, man, and stop following social media. It's crazy that everybody else got it right but us. Got it right but us. Like, Lord, I wish we'd get together. All this selfishness and this entitlement and ego and who got to make more money, and bro, I don't care. Like, if you making 60,000 and she might make 30 or 40,000, whatever it is, combined together, that's close to 100,000. Y'all can build off of that. But y'all trying to put on this persona that y'all the power couple and all this other shit, and most of them power couples is really losing. So at the end of the day, man, y'all better tighten up, man.
Shout out to you.
Man, go ahead, continue. Later.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Shout out to Mo. Appreciate you, sis. Much love to you, Mo. Go ahead, Blanco. What's your last words? Appreciate you coming through, my brother.
Yeah, man. Good show, man. Start listening to these queens, man. You just gotta make the best decision, bro. So you're supposed to be the one that drive the boat. They just supposed to be a passenger on your boat. All these queens talk about the money stuff. I promise you, they don't got $50,000, $100,000 nowhere. Most of them are broke and poor. That's a fact. It's not my opinion. This is your statistical facts, right? Yes, get yourself into the money, bro, so you can do what the hell you want to do, bro, and build some stuff. Yeah, take care, man.
You too. Be safe out there. Appreciate you, Blanco. Yo, my man, Mr. Lister. What's your last words, good brother? You there? You still there, Mr. Lister? I don't know if my homie's still there. Hey, if you come through, waving the bat, Mr. Lister. Yo, Keon, what's up, man? You still there? What's your last words, good brother? You there, Keon? Keon might not be there either. All right. If y'all come back before I end, make sure y'all wave in the back. I'll bring y'all back up. Mo Love. Thank you, Mo Love, for supporting the show. Thank you for hanging out with us. I always appreciate you being here. I always appreciate you being right here. Shout out to Mo Love. Man, hey, listen, are you doing a show tonight?
I'm not. I'm honestly still trying to get well. It's just so much doing a show, having to talk, navigate everybody's opinions.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be live Wednesday night.
Okay. Well, we're praying for you for a full, speedy recovery. We love you. We want to make sure that you are well. Take care of yourself. Get some rest.
Of course. Of course.
What say
every
you?
Once in a while, I'm tempted to hit the link. I was trying not to, but
why was you trying not to hit my link, girl?
I want to share my thoughts because sometimes I be getting a little stressed out. Like Keon, shout out to Keon. He stressed me out a little bit, but we brought it back. Because you know how sometimes you're making a point and then the person can start to project them like, no, that's a misunderstanding. I did not say that. But yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah. Hey, listen, don't get too stressed out, but you're always welcome to come over here. We love you being over here. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got to press no buttons or nothing when you're over here. You can just chill and relax. You at home. You at home when you're over here. You know what I'm talking about?
Who is first, John? Did you say that was a lady?
John, I think so. John, 1430. Yeah, they off the chat. Oh, word? Yeah, they was saying some crazy stuff.
Trolling me a couple of weeks ago, saying some really weird things.
Yeah,
I think I know who this is. But
I just started ignoring what they were talking about because they weren't really talking about that.
Yeah,
I blocked a couple of conversations. Hey, no doubt. But listen, you're always welcome. Come that. And CJ, you too, you're always welcome. I like when y'all, my sister Empress Carmen, Lay, all I
Yeah,
love
they
when
were
y'all come over.
great. They
Yeah,
were
shout out to
great.
that. And Lay know that's my people's. You know, I have much respect for her and her husband and their
Hmm.
relationship. She just come over here to blow off some steam,
I
so I
love
don't never.
her accent.
Yeah, I don't never take it too personally. But I do love when y'all come over here and y'all rock with me. Y'all ladies, my sisters, y'all always welcome. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Of
always welcome over here.
course.
You know what I mean? So what's
Hmm.
it? That's it. That's all you have for us, Mo.
I'm
You
gonna
ain't had
drop.
no words of wisdom to drop on us.
I mean, I would say we talked about emotional intelligence or the lack of financial issues. I would say emotional and relational problems cannot always be solved by simply identifying who is wrong, because I think majority of the time, that's easy. I think the bigger issue is becoming more committed to finding solutions. Again, that's just my take.
Facts, y'all. Appreciate you, Mo. Have a
All right,
great
I'm gonna
day.
drop.
And you know I'm praying for you always, Mo. You know that. Hey, much
Thank
love to you.
you.
Much love to you, CJ. Much love to you, CJ. Much love to Mo Love. Shout out to my man's Mr. Lissa. Mr. Lissa, if you back there, wave in the back, man, so you can say your last words, good brother. Or you, Keon, if you back there, wave in the back so you can say your last words. If not, we out. All right. Thank you, everybody that came through, chopped it up, man. It really was a dope show. Shout out to my man, DJ Witch Doctor Not for Humans. I didn't get to hardly review none of that stuff. So y'all go over there, check him out. Tell him I sent y'all over there. Get the membership. That's where he puts his stuff at. Thank you to Mo Love. Thank you to Keon. I appreciate you, Keon. You know I love you, boy. Shout out to Empress Carmen. Shout out to Kills. I appreciate you. Shout out to I think Jay Lewis came through and showed us some love today. Did Jay show us some love today? Jade show us some love today. Thank you, Jade Lewis. Thank you to Be Streaming with the triple up. Appreciate you. Thank you to Zone 864 for the double up. Thank you to Trucker. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. For the double up, the triple up, Trucker. Thank you for the 18th letter came through, kicked it with us. I like when 18th coming through. 18th, you're always welcome here, man. Shout out to Money Marco. Shout out to the best I can be. Shout out to Living Humbly. Appreciate that. Triple up Living Humbly. Shout out to Emperor Kojak 303, the great #1. I appreciate you, homie. Shout out to Money Marco. I appreciate you. Shout out to CJ Brooks. I appreciate you quadrupled up, daggone Living Humbly. I appreciate you, Living Humbly. Thank you, man. And TB Trucking, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. You know, I was popping my little ones and twos today. Every once in a while, I'm gonna pop out on y'all. All right. Much love to y'all. We out of here. Peace. Yo, Keon, you there? Keon, are you there? Are you there, Keon? How are we gonna end the show and we don't hear from Keon, man? That's crazy. Shout out to Keon, man. Praying all is well with you, Keon. Much love to you, my homie. Hey, man, I want to say this. I do want to say this before I go. Hell no, I'm gonna say this before I go. Number one, my younger brothers like Keon. Listen, bro, I'm not in competition with you. I got nothing but love for you. I'm not saying that everything that I've been through or everything that I've seen is applicable to you. What I am saying is that you should listen at least to the elders and see if it's something that you can use and use for your life to help you to be able to not go through the hurt, heartache, and pain that a lot of us had to go through to get that experience. There's guys like me that got nothing but love for you. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you nothing but the best. I don't want nothing but good for you. Now, does that mean that you necessarily have to follow everything that I say or do? No. At the same time, I do think that is more advantageous and a better thing for you if you at least listen. If you at least listen and weigh it. Weigh it. Listen, take it in and weigh it. See if you can use it. See if it's helpful for you. See if it's useful for you. Right? So I want to just say your boss gets your best, but I'm controlling, right? Man, your employer got the sharpest 8 hours of your life. We already talked about this. Your creativity, your discipline, your consistency. And we gotta understand that at the end of the day, I don't want to own my woman. I don't want to own my woman. She's not a piece of property. She's a lovely lady. I don't want to own her. I want my woman and me to own something together, something bigger than us that can become an empire. I don't want to own her. She's not no property. She's a woman. She's a lady. All right. I want us to build something together. And I want to know is how did let's build something together become more offensive than go help a billionaire hit his quotas projections? How did that happen? How did let's build together become more offensive than you helping a billionaire or multimillionaire reach their quotas and projections? When y'all hear me say, I would love for my woman to work with me, why do y'all immediately picture control? Why do you immediately picture controlling? Why don't you picture ownership? Because guess what? If I own the business, she owned the business too. It's ours. It's ours. Why don't you picture two salaries put together in a business becoming assets? Why don't you picture her becoming president, vice president, CFO, partner, shareholder, or co-founder? Why does your imagination automatically make me, her man, the boss, instead of making us a power couple and a power team? Why does it have to be control and controlling? Because it's not. Why should my woman work for somebody else? It's not why should my woman what should my woman work for someone else? It is why shouldn't couples seriously consider working with each other towards family ownership? Those are really two radically different perspectives, and I think we can benefit from understanding that. Calvin Cook was sorry. He said, what's controlling? That's the enemy controlling your thinking. You're not ready for peace. Stay over there. Shout out to Calvin Cook. Peace to CJ Brooks. Thank y'all so much for kicking in with me. I hope y'all were entertained, but I hope y'all got something from the entertainment. I tried. That's all I could do. Just do my best. And we out. And we are out this motherfucker, man. Let me. Hey, listen. I'm not muted. I'm not muted, even though I'm playing this. I'm not muted. This is the outro. Let me play a little bit of that Nightish. I missed that Nightish joint. Shout out to my man Nightish. I'm gonna play the Nightish outro, and then we're gonna play my song. We out, man. Shout out to my man Nightish. Y'all check out Nightish too, man. Check out Drip. Check out everybody, as long as they ain't live when I'm live. If they live when I'm live, F them up the wall. They don't deserve to for y'all to view them while I'm live. But if I'm not live, man, make sure y'all check them out. Make sure you support. Make sure you show them love. Tell them I sent y'all over there. Shout out to you, Nightish. We out of here. Where's the Nightish joint at, man? I ain't got it up here? Shit. My bad, Nightish. Maybe next time. All right, we out of here. Shout out to my man, Nightish.
They say I have no talent, but they stay watching, counting every move. Yeah, they be clocking, speculating, while I'm stacking my dough. It don't make sense, I'm trying to put on a show. They try to play me like my funds are low, but I'm Izzybandz, never just a name. J Prince for president, now I'm in a different game. With every step I take, I'm painting my lane. When will they realize hard work beats talent every time? Enough dollars make sense, so I stays on the grind. Hard work beats talent, when talent don't work hard, I stays on their mind. Told them stay in their lane, yeah. 'Cause no matter what, you can't block my shine. Yeah. Born to win, we may win and look easy. Stay on my grind, they try and do me greasy. Round here we put in work, don't nothing come easily. Low down dirty shame, wait, don't get to tease me. Watching from the sidelines, wishing they could ride, but my hustle got a heartbeat, can't let it slide. Every single dollar, I earned it, nothing borrowed. In this life my passion lies, through the pain and sorrow. When will they realize? Hard work beat talent every time. No dollar makes sense, so I stays on the grind. Hard work beat talent, when talent don't work hard, I stays on their mind. Told them stay in their lane, yeah. Cause no matter what, you can't block my shine. They sit and speculate, try to throw some shade, but I move like a king, this hustle's well displayed. With every setback, my fire grows deep. Watch how I play, I'm relentless, not weak. Got this ambition in my heart, can't dim my light. It's a grind day and night, till my future feel right. I'm building my empire, brick by brick. Even when they doubt, I'm the one they can't stick, yeah. The streets they talking, but I stay on my toes. Watch this dream unfold, watch how the story goes. I ain't just a rapper, I'm a brand, can't you see? They might hate the game, but they love the real me. When will they realize? Hard work beat talent every time. No dollar makes sense, so I stays on the grind. Hard work beat talent, when talent don't work hard, I stays on their mind. Told them stay in their lane, yeah. No matter what, you can't block my shine. Hard work beat talent. Hard work beat